What's going on, Foss? I had them turned off from. Sorry, Foss. Hefe. I had them turned off from the other day. Give me 1 second. We'll turn them back on. Viewer rewards, channel points. Make sure the app is running first. How you doing today? Is Foss here to play Fortnite for you? With you? Come on, turn on. There it goes. 4 of 6, 5 of 6. Beautiful. All right. Channel points are on. There you go, bud. Enjoy your Leroy. Cool. All right. We are here on a lazy Saturday. We are just going to be playing some Marvel Strike Force for a little bit. Well, actually, we should go over the blog real quick. You know what? Actually, no, we're not going to go over the blog. But we are going to play with the baby account a little bit, I think. We did just get to level 60, which means we can start doing Cosmic Crucible with the baby account. And I realized I am nowhere close to being ready to do Cosmic Crucible with the baby account. So let's make sure we don't have anything necessary to deal with here. Click on all these red dots. Actually, I'm just going to record something super quickly. Sup, Vral? I figured I was early, so figured to give you a hard time. Wow, it's all good. It's all good, bud. We're going to have Ambassador Al and SenRaven on later doing some movie trivia. That'll be about 11 Eastern Standard Time, so like in 2 hours-ish. Oh, man, that does not sound long enough. Your baby account is not exactly a baby account there, bud. Your baby account is significantly larger than most adult. Your baby account's probably larger than my adult account. God, that's pathetic. Oh, I wish that wasn't true. How many of those do we actually need, though? No. No. How are we doing today, Vral? Hopefully you're doing well. Sure. Don't know what exactly we need here. Just kind of skimming through. Oh, wait. I have started actually trying to max out my roster. I mean, like star-wise. So making sure I get all these stupid little grunts and minions and such. Why? I don't know. It's a hero collector game. What else are you going to do? Not bad. Kind of working on some stuff in the background and lurking. Fair enough. What kind of stuff you work? Like work stuff or like fun stuff? Yes, we'll level up Spider-Man. That sounds good. And you, hiding way at the bottom there. I see you. Work and fun stuff. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. Is there anybody actually character-wise? I think we got all the actual characters. Yeah, it looks like we do. Okay. We probably need to spend some money. I mean, I do want Namor, but he's not one of the main characters I'm going for, so. All right. What has happened this last week? It's been a pretty dull week in Strike Force, has it not? All right, let's go record that super quickly. I already put a short out about it, but let's put an actual thing on it too. All right. Let's go to recording. Let's go to gameplay. Probably is the easiest one. There we go. Full screen. And for the Pride celebration, they've hidden a couple of gems in the game. You're going to find a red gem and a yellow gem, both worth 25,000 points. The red gem is in campaign... The red gem is in Heroes Campaign 5-6. That's the one with Iceman on it. You can see it here in the right-hand corner. All you need to do is complete it one time, and you'll collect that gem. Dragons! Did you just fuck up my recording, Hefe? You piece of shit. Yeah, I clearly shouldn't have turned them back on. Dipshit. All right, the first one you're gonna find. Stop it. All right, the first gem that you're going to find is the red gem. It's in Heroes Campaign 5-6. All you have to do is complete it one time, and you should unlock this. I'm not used to recording with an audience, that's all. Also, did my audio get a lot lower when I did that? I don't know why it does, but it seems to be connected to the alerts somehow. And the second yellow gem... And the yellow gem is over at MarvelStrikeForce.com in the store under the free claim site. It's free for everyone. You just have to go click the button. All right. Now that's recorded. At least I have it for later if I need it. Oh, and the music stopped. Stop music. What's up, Faust? Kind of want to make sure that that recorded properly, just in case. What are you up to so far, Fausty? Getting some Fortnite in this morning? I don't know if this stuff goes bad. The eggnog I had went nasty. Oh, that's gross. Apparently I had a cup I never took up and washed. That's been stewing for a while. My goodness. New project, file, add file. Probably this one. That's not the one I want. Shoot, I closed the whole program down. That was silly. Enjoying first cup of coffee. Sure, eventually move to Fortnite. Wow, science project in a cup. Yeah, pretty much. It didn't get quite that nasty, but it was pretty close. It was closer than I was hoping. Or was thinking, or something. Alright. Let's make that smaller. Get rid of that. So where did that file go that I recorded? Add media file. Oh, I see. See. Oh, Jerry, why boo? cut that. Every time or this morning? Because I did some stupid stuff this morning. Every time. Morning, real life. Out of curiosity, Jerry, what do you mean by that? On different servers as well. Okay, so I'm assuming you mean on Discord when I post a video and send it to, like, obviously it goes to my own thing and then I hit publish and it goes to other people's pages. So you're saying when I send it to other people's pages, it sends twice? Because I usually go and I purposefully send it to some people because, like, okay, I'm going to pick Run 7 just because. Run 7 doesn't follow me, so or at least I don't believe he does. So it doesn't show up on his Discord unless I manually go over and send it to him. So you're saying when you see a video of mine on Run 7's Discord, you see it twice? Because I am looking at the Discord right now. I see one of my videos that I posted there, but I don't see a secondary posting of it. Unless you're saying that you're going to get the notification from my Discord and his Discord, in which case that's kind of the point. Marky Mark coming in with the raid. Thank you so much, bud. I greatly appreciate that. I really need to change this. It's way too long. But thank you so much. How did your stream go? What were you doing this morning? I saw you doing Marvel Strike Force, but I didn't see what you were actually up to. Hopefully it went well. Hope you had a good time. Let's change this real quick. That's not right. Let's go to camera number 2. There we go. Now we can actually affect the zoom. Played DD7 second node. Nicely done. We're not even in DD7 yet. Just doing the dailies. Heading to work. Have a great stream, man. Thank you so much. You have a great day at work, and thank you for the raid, bud. We'll catch you next time. So this one's going to be all messed up because Hefe's a jerk. Oh, we're going to cut that. All that dead air gone. Okay, so the audio didn't change, which is awesome. No more channel redemptions up, which is also great. Let's try that. All right. So there we have it. That's nice and easy. We can add that to our rundown. Save project as, what is this? June 7th was yesterday? June 7th. Save the project. Ooh. All right, so now we should be able to pick this up. We recorded it for our shorts. We recorded it for our main segment. The F? Why is it not there? Do you have to actually play the node? Yeah, okay, so that's the video from this morning. That one messed up because I recorded it in the wrong aspect ratio. So when I sent it to YouTube, it didn't go as a short, which is, you know, the whatever 9:16. It recorded as a 16:9 or whatever. I don't know what the ratios are, but it recorded as a regular size video. So I had to delete that, re-edit it, put it back up. So that's why you probably got that one twice. I do apologize for that. That was a mistake on my part. I don't upload shorts often or ever from my computer. Why did that not work? Do you have to actually fight the mission. I almost want to. I almost want to just cuz. MSF Vault. Do I even... I don't even know if I'm on MSF Vault. Well, thank you, MSF Vault, for smaller creators. I mean, I guess that's true. Fuck. It's good. Stop using cores. Oh, crap. So it just doesn't show up that we got it, but it's there. I'm 1 unique armor from starting DD7. Nice. No, you're good. You have to go check. It didn't show up for me either. It hopes really. All right. Well, this will take a second, but whatever. And then we'll just jump over there. That's dumb. I mean, thankfully we're in a campaign energy spending event anyways. So it's not like the worst thing that I just spent some cores, but like, ugh. Pick it up. Nice. Okay. Go away. Did I ever? I wonder if I set this up like I thought I did. Ooh, looks like I did. All right. Okay, so it still doesn't say it. Let's go to the store over here. Sorry, I'm just doing the internet for my baby account so I can grab the free one for it as well, because the rewards are pretty damn nice. I hate all the stupid little pop-ups in the store. All right, we're going to go to the milestones, and hopefully it's just there. Well, I guess they should both be there. Hey, all milestones completed. Look at that. Some pretty good rewards for this. I was not anticipating Crimson Gear. Yo, how's it going, Foreskin?
Yo.
How you doing this morning? All right, we got the Wolverine helmet. I don't imagine that Crimson Gear got us anywhere closer. Nope. So these are the 5 guys I'm working on to get in first. It's also my arena team, just, you know, cuz. So that's what I'm really working on to try and get to gear tier 19 as quickly as possible. Well, as quickly as possible without spending cash. Here it's evening when trivia will start.
Here it's evening when trivia will start.
Trivia will start in 2 hours. So hopefully it's not too late in the night for you. Or that won't be too late in the night for you. All right, now here's the exciting one. Let's go with the baby account. So we got that. Let's go finish that node up. Because here's where those stars are and actual stuff is going to be really, really good for us. Are you refreshing the store? No, I'm sure not. I'm being real lazy with my DD7 progress. I haven't, like, until recently, I was focusing really hard on leveling up characters and spending my gold that way, more so than spending the gold in the store. All right, so that should be the full... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now, I just got this account to level 60, which means I can get into nope, not Dark Dimension. Crucible. So I've been working a little bit at setting up my defenses for that. The thing is, with this account, I've been playing it so lazily and over so much time that I've been pretty much fine to just do everything with like 2 or 3 teams. So I didn't really build up very wide. But I did get one of the jackpots from a Mega Orb. So you can see I've got 140 million gold on this account. This stupid little baby account. Haven't spent a dime. 100% free. But we started back in Thanksgiving. So we got like free Kang shards and all that free gifts. We got the free stuff at Christmas. I just haven't been playing it very actively. Like, I could be way higher than level 60 if I played this on a regular basis. Also, I'm in a very, very crappy alliance, which is actually my alliance, so blame me. So I'm not getting a lot of resources like I should be. So that sucks. But it is a fun little guild. Okay, so we want to grab our Apocalypse characters, because I am going to be going for Apocalypse, despite the fact that it's probably a terrible idea. $20 shards, jeez. Grab all 3 of these guys. Oh, come on. Abomination we need. Nope. I can't believe how cheap, like, these stupid things are. Why am I not just grabbing one for everybody? Great question. Great question. Time, I guess, is more so the factor than anything else. I'm going to grab that one just because I do have them on defense. You're actually pretty strong. I don't even think I've got Gwenum unlocked yet. Do I have Gwenum unlocked? I do not have Gwenum unlocked. All right, back to the main account. You were saying you wanted to see the store. Whoops. You want to be refreshing the store just to see what we can get? Do I need you? Super Scroll? Yeah, I think I do. That'll be good for Apocalypse. Did the store refresh? Oh, like 10 minutes ago. Okay. Kang is not one that we're focusing on right now. I would waste that on Quicksilver. He's going to be out of meta by the time you build him if you follow the raid priority. That one I need for Robbie. Probably need all these. Oh, the gold. All right, let's try and play this a little bit smarter, because I'm not going to have the gold to buy everything for everybody. So Wolverine is the closest. So basically all we want is adamantium. That's the only thing we need to get him there. So we just refresh and hopes for adamantium? I mean, I just said that, but that's good for Robbie, and I do want to get Robbie up as well. Because what more does Robbie need? Robbie's also pretty close. He needs 4 of that. He's got a lot of all those. Pretty decent on those. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely picking that up. We're definitely picking that up. Refresh and buy every time. I just don't know that I've got the cash to do that over and over and over again. Like, I got a decent amount of power cores, but my gold supply is not what it should be. There it is. All right, that's one piece closer. It's over 9,000. I know, we're getting so close. That doesn't work anymore. Fuck me. It's because the other camera's off. I don't know why the other camera keeps turning off. Here, 1 second. Let's go. Did the music just get much louder for anybody else? Reaction. Okay, so that's the camera that's off. There we go. Now the camera's on, so now those relates should work. Sorry about that one. What music? There is music, it's just on very low. Can you not hear it at all? Because I can turn it up. I just don't want to get, like, drowned out. The music's shit, so, you know, you're welcome. Probably better for you if it's low. All right, so that should be good to get Robbie one more piece of gear. And then we're 4 away. $25. Fuck off. That's not happening. TCP, we're like 56 million. 56 million. Starting to build up. Still, I wouldn't say we're on the small side, but we're average at best. We have about as white of a TCP as you can get. Okay. I do not want to spend 200 power cores to keep going. I do kind of want to pick up some stuff for Apocalypse. That's only good for Omega Red, which I'm miles away from needing. 200, 600, sure. There's enough characters that's going to be useful for. You're half of me? What level are you at, though? It's so depressing getting a good amount of shards and realizing it's for a character you don't need it for at all. Oh, well. Level 99, close to 28 million. That's not bad. For still being leveling up, that's pretty good. Let's check this baby account out and see how depressed we get. Oh, yeah, not even 1 million. Oh, my... Oh, that's depressing. Okay. Oh. Do I have 2 ACS, sir? Is that supposed to be 2 seconds? Like, as in, you're asking if I have time for something? Did I hear about the new job opportunity at the Coca-Cola factory? Is it so depressing? Am I crushing cans? 2 accounts. Oh, yes. Yes, I do have 2 accounts. I have the main account at level 100, and then I started this baby account back in Thanksgiving or so, and it's up to level 61 because I am playing it super lazily. It's only on my computer, and even then, half the time, I forget that it exists. So... My brain goes weird places. You should let Boundless know their third world CC watches. You should let Boundless know their third world content creator watches lets you... I do not. I don't know what that means, bud. Sorry. How did they let me down? Yeah, okay. Well... Oh, free money. Assuming we can actually get this done. All right, what do you guys want to see? Do we build up the baby account? Do we do some war with the main account? Or do we do the weekly blog? What do you guys want to do? I'm pretty wide open. We got a little bit of time before Ambassador Al and SenRaven get here. Are you really a bot? Do I look like a bot? I think if I looked like a bot, I'd be a little better looking. Blog? I agree. I'm good with that. Blog was shit and quick. It usually is. Let's be honest. Do whatever is best for you. Oh, no. Hiding from real life is from YouTube. So if you're seeing it as that, that's all that's going on. We're live on, I think we're live on Facebook, but nobody ever watches from there. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And Hiding from Real Life hangs out on YouTube, which is greatly appreciated because it boosts my numbers. Let's do that. Let's head over here. I'm watching on MySpace. Well, I'm glad. I have no idea how we're streaming to that dead platform, but cool. Good for you. I'm glad it's working out for you, bud. All right. We do need to spend campaign energy because that's what's going on. I wish the Mercs for Money blitzing event, I wish that was like from Friday at 5 o'clock until Sunday at 5 o'clock, as opposed to like Saturday at 5 o'clock till Monday at 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like, I wish it was actually the weekend. I mean, it would only be like, 10 seconds worth of stuff you have to do, but still, it'd be better to just get it done. Also, it'd be nice if I could get a 3-star DAC in anytime soon for free. Sure. Oh, that guy got paid out millions of dollars for that platform. I'm sure he's doing just fine. What was I just about to do? I was about to do something. There we go. Spend campaign energy, earn raid orb champions. Do we have any raids we can do real quick? Probably helps if we go to the raid campaign tab. There we go. What trivia actually is? So it's movie trivia. So I have done this a couple of times now. You can check out my YouTube channel over at, if you hit !movies right now, it'll send you to that YouTube channel. I've had ZKG and Bendable Straws on, I had Run 7 and Duelam on, and I had Cleaning Agent and Eros World on, and we just do movie trivia. There's 3 rounds with increasingly difficult questions. It's just a fun time. It's just silly. I think it's a fun time. I don't know. Maybe a audience may disagree on that one, but I really enjoy doing it. So today we're going to have SenRaven and Ambassador Al on. They'll be coming on in a couple hours. And we'll be doing that live here, and then I'll edit that down and post it on YouTube over there. The Bendable Straws ZKG episode isn't on YouTube yet. It had some audio issues, and I took a long time editing it because I was trying to figure out how to fix it. And then I was just like, I don't think that I can fix this, so like, F it. I'm just going to post it anyway, so at least it's there. They did a really fun job. I really enjoyed the episode, so at least it can live on, even with some, problems. I like it, but I'm biased being more into movies than MSF these days. Well, have I got the YouTube channel for you, bud? I mean, you've already been here on Thursday nights, so you know what we do over there. On Thursdays, I stopped streaming Marvel Strike Force on Wednesday nights to instead do movie stuff on Thursday nights. So we have different show every Thursday at 9 o'clock, but there's always a show on Thursday at 9 o'clock. That might change to 8 o'clock as Run 7 is saying that the late nights are starting to get to them at work. So we might have to do that a little bit earlier, but it'll still be Thursday nights, hopefully. So should be a good time. Should be nothing. Has been a good time. I've been really enjoying doing that. This week's episode is going to be a top 5 twist endings in movies. I record that live with my brother here on twitch.tv, twitch.tv/The Mongoolie Show. There's going to be massive spoilers in that episode. I will warn you now. I'm sure that should have been obvious considering the title of the episode, but regardless, just so you know, we're going to spoil the crap out of some movies. All right. What's an honorable mention? What's a twist ending that's not going to make my list? Oh, honorable mention. F it, I've got a list. Just make sure it's not on screen. So I don't know. So there's some where it's like, I don't know if this officially counts, but I feel like it should, where I would include something like Empire Strikes Back, which today most kids are like, how is that a twist? There's like 3 movies leading up to it. But at the time when it came out, the fact that Vader was Luke's father was mind-boggling. Not that I was, alive when it came out, but you know what I mean. When you were a kid, when you didn't know, when there wasn't a whole, prequel trilogy. Okay, so that's something I was going to bring up with my brother. The difference between a twist ending and a shocking ending. Because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I say it has a shocking ending, but I wouldn't say that it's a twist unless I'm forgetting something at the end of that movie. So like an honorable mention, if you've ever seen the movie Arlington Road, I want to say it's got Tim Robbins in it. That's been a minute. I would call that a twist ending where the entire time, well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's more of a shocking ending now that I'm saying it. Because the entire time he thinks that his neighbor is a terrorist. And it turns out that his neighbor actually is, but the neighbor's actually framing him. So no, that's more of a shocking ending than a twist ending because it doesn't actually change the plot. So for me, I would say a twist ending is something that changes what the movie actually was. And I'm going to give huge bonus points if I didn't see it coming. Like, you know how you watch M. Night Shyamalan movies and the entire time now you're just waiting for the twist? That's a little bit different. I prefer a movie where you're just watching a movie, you're just enjoying the movie, and then all of a sudden something happens. You're like, what? I did not see that coming at all. You'll just have to tune in on Thursday, Jerry. Based on the life of an actress, but the movie follows a fictitious character. Sure. I mean, okay, then in that sense, you could also call Inglourious Bastards a twist ending, but I wouldn't. Because it's, them murdering Hitler, which, spoilers, didn't happen. Certainly not in a movie theater. I wanted to clarify how the coming out event functions in game, similar to how month-long events items work. Coming out event will not display in rewards summary pop-ups. Yes, it does. The item located in the campaign node for the current coming out milestone is a guaranteed drop. So even though you don't see the item included with the node rewards, rest assured the items are counting towards the event's progress. Cool. A twist in an M. Night movie would be one of the movies not having a twist. Yeah, that exactly, right? It's just like, oh, the movie just ended and there's nothing? What a twist! I guess that's fair. I feel like, okay, so maybe I don't count that one as a spoiler, and this is on me. Maybe I don't count that one, sorry, not a spoiler, a twist. Maybe I don't count that one as a twist because I knew that's how it ended. Like, it was spoiled to me before I saw the movie, so I was expecting, like, a Quentin Tarantino violent ending, not the murder of Sharon Tate? Sharon or Shannon? Sharon Tate, I think, right? Unlimited power. She does twist her head pretty good. I'll give you that one. I wonder if I can get a good clip of the what a twist. That'd be great. All right. Spotlight raids in Cosmic Crucible. Lance War Chapter 5 weekly blog. Okay, so Dakin offers. We did that. Mephisto updates. There's a second Mephisto update. That's the one we're gonna have to start with. So we're gonna do the Spotlight raid improvements, the Mephisto updates, the coming out event, and then the new blog. Was there anything else like big or controversial that happened in Marvel Strike Force this week? I know the Mephisto updates, all that stuff. I don't actually. Last week we updated Mephisto so that he would be more powerful on defense. One of these updates allowed Mephisto to empower even when he was exhausted. Well, we wanted to increase Mephisto's power on defense. We're seeing Mephisto teams get more defensive wins than intended. Yeah, like 15. Our goal for Mephisto is to have him be the most powerful character in the game, a reward for the investment and challenge of Dark Dimension 7, but not to make him impossible to defeat. We're updating Mephisto's passive ability so that he has to have 2 or more exhausted. He won't gain his speed bonus nor empower. We're aiming to get this update out on Sunday, so that won't go live during any active wars. Why would they? They're going to have something come out on the weekend when nobody's in the office. What could possibly go wrong? Scopely officially telling us to hoard spotlight orbs. Nice. I saw a video from Valley. I didn't watch the video, but just the title or the thumbnail was like, hoard these. I'm like, yeah, no shit. All right, whatever. I guess some people need to be told everything, right? Maybe I just give my audience too much credit. War debuff and other standard counters work. We'll bitch about losing offense buff in war. I thought sup one pride. I thought people were. I thought people would have been. I haven't seen any official word from. Well, I haven't seen any word from people on this one. I thought people would have been happy about losing the offensive war and buff in war, because wars have become so incredibly like you full clear every single time. Like I thought people wanted it to go back to being defensive, at least a little bit defensive. Hitler had plastic surgery and snuck in the USA, taking on the persona of Marilyn Monroe. Well, that changes the context of a whole lot of movies. I didn't wait for the buff, but wait for the nerf. Yeah. The little people in the top 100 get screwed. Aw, poor top 100. I feel so bad. All right. I joined an alliance of envoys so I don't have to read the blog. Open link in new window. We are, but no way the majority wanted that. They want it to be easy to see the big score. People complained about the buff suddenly going in, so they're listening to the feedback to nerf waiting. It's just that the poor baby mega krakens can't keep up with full-grown krakens. Well, yeah, they did with 2 wars left in the season. Yep. We're like Creed, baby, standing here with arms wide open. All right. This is, I'm pretty sure this is live in game now, but I heard some people weren't seeing it. Like some alliances still had the old one. Hey, we won. Oh, 2-star win. Oh well. Where's my big game? There's my big game. I'm pretty sure we've got the right one. Can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16, 24. Yeah, we got the new one. So yeah, so we're good there. Okay. So the snow effect went down a little bit because people were saying that was way too hard to read. Welcome to Canada. We're gonna add a lane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rewards to further improve T4 ability material. The T4 rewards in Spotlight Raid will be more front loaded. Here are the updated rewards. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So you get 70 T4 ability materials if you get to 50%. Well, 40%, I guess, but temporarily removed on June 5th. Yeah, just so they can fix things. Mongoli confirmed Canadians can't read? What did I miss? Spotlight rate will be temporarily removed. Well, spotlight rate is down for an update. Your alliance can battle on the Greek raids. Okay. Yeah, nothing there that wasn't. Weekly blog coming out. Yeah, not a whole lot this week. All right, so we're gonna head over the news, make sure that our alerts are off. And I guess we should turn the music off, just make video editing that much easier. Head over to full, do the same thing. Hello, there we go. Okay. And gameplay, and just make sure again alerts are off. There. Now Hefe can't mess with me while I'm recording. Fuck you, Jerry. I mean, ironically, this is actually the favorite haircut I've ever had. I hated having hair. It always looked terrible on me. So, like, you're not wrong, but also, fuck you. Thanks. I actually have no idea what's actually going on. Probably should actually look at the real blog for 10 seconds. So the event doesn't even unlock a character? 7 red stars for Sunfire? Woo. That sucks. Web milestones not going to give us anything. Whiteout, probably not, but let's take a quick look. Deathpool, Wolverine, Deadpool. Ugh, gross. Wow, you weren't kidding. There's nothing going on. And then an X-Force Blitz. Wow. Checking out the Stormwatch, Battle and Blitz, spend ISO 8 energy, Battle and Crucible and spend power cores, Earn Blitz credits. Battle and War and earn Allied supplies. Yeah, but none of these. All right. No new characters this week. Sad face. Appreciate that, Jerry. North Star is a pay to unlock, but you don't. You doesn't look like you're gonna be unlocking him through events this week. Guardians release. Yeah, I don't think we're getting him. I agree. I was hoping that would happen, but c'est la vie. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoolie Show. We're going to take a look at everything that happened last week, as well as what's going to be going on this week in Marvel Strike Force, including how you can get some free Crimson gear just for finding a couple of gems. Let's get into it. Sad that that's the most thing I can actually... Yeah, they're not turned on, Hefe. Sorry, Jacob. I didn't even realize that was you. How you doing, man? All right. The biggest thing we can hype is a couple of free gems. Sad. All right, let's get into it. June 5th was Wednesday? All right, so they did take a look at what we were complaining about the spotlight raids, where there was not enough positions available for everybody in your team, so that people weren't able to get done as many nodes as they thought. They did lower it from 4 teams to 3 teams, which I think is a good change, but they didn't add enough nodes. So they've gone back and changed that. On top of that, they also decreased the visibility of the snow, so you can actually see the map better. Some people were complaining about that. So that's a good quality of life fix. You can also see here that the chart does add another lane. So it doesn't make an A anymore, or it makes kind of a messed up A. So be it. But there are now going to be enough lanes so you can get 2 people per lane. So you do have to really rely on your alliance mate, whichever one is in the same lane as you. And you want to make sure that you are going into the proper lane so that you're not triple teaming one of these and leaving somebody alone on a different node. Other than that, though, I think this is actually a really, really good change. I'm glad they implemented it. They did take the entire raid down for 1 day just to implement this, but they did give us the Greek raids. Wait, what? You're back on June. Spotlight raid. Your alliance. Oh, they're just announcing you can. They did take this They did take this raid down for 1 day, and they pointed out that you could use the Greek raids if you want to make sure that you are getting your raids in. It was a little unfortunate that this whole thing happened during an event where you want to be doing raids for your alliance, but I think this is a positive change, and I think this is going to be better moving forward. They also mentioned that they are changing the reward structure, so it's a little bit more top heavy. So even if you can only make it to 40%, you will get more T4 ability materials, which is, again, I think, a good change. Last week, we saw Mephisto get a ridiculous buff, which meant that he was very, very hard to defeat in war. We saw some screenshots of people who had 15 wins defensively with Mephisto, and Scopely took a look at that and was like, okay, we wanted to make him powerful. We didn't want to make him that powerful. He's not supposed to be unbeatable. He's just supposed to be incredibly strong. So they decided to change this so that now if you have 2 exhausteds on him, he can no longer get his speed bonus or his empower. So 1 exhaust, he still acts as normal. 2 exhausts, now he's going to be significantly easier to beat. This is I was going to say this is a really good change, but realistically, this is just fixing the problem they created last week. So he's still going to be one of the best characters in the game. He's just not going to be as godlike as he was for a couple of days. This change should be implemented on Sunday, so it's not live in-game yet, but it is coming soon. Just a quick clarification about what I just told you. The node for Heroes 5-6, where you're going to be doing Iceman, you're not going to see it show up in the rewards. Don't worry about that. Just go to the milestone page and it should show up. There's a blog here just mentioning that. It's a guaranteed drop. You can't, it's not like a luck base or anything like that. I spent power cores because I was like, hey, where is it? I thought I had to actually go and do it manually. It's not the case. It's just actually in the milestone as soon as you complete the event. So don't freak out if you don't see it. Where is the actual? There we go. All right, it was a pretty quiet week in Marvel Strike Force. So that's all the stuff we really have to go over from last week. Let's get into this week's blog. And then I have to actually read this week's blog. Morning, Flint. How you doing? What's up, Jacob? Just took 28th in my arena. Nicely done. You used to slight bit behind the Spanish free to play. Morning. Lol. Should get Old Man Logan ultimate ability after the blitz today. Woot! Nice, Chaos. That's awesome. More of a slight bit behind these days. Most players, yes, for that. Rough Mephisto. It's more like me fisted. Am I right? And free to play is falling further and further behind. I mean, maybe I just view that differently. I recognize that there are like events where you're directly going up against other people in both. What's up, Midnight? Sorry, I don't have my headphones on. Appreciate that though. Appreciate the cheer. I recognize that in Cosmic Crucible and War specifically, you are directly going against other players. For the most part, I'm just playing my own game here. Like, if I spend, it's because I want to do something faster. It's not really because I need to try and compete with the Ultra Krakens, because I know I'm never going to. Like, if you're not spending copious amounts of money, you're not going to win at this game. The winning is just having fun and enjoying the ride. All right. Guardian takes flight soon. How close are we to DD7? We got one more piece of gear on Robbie, but we're still pretty far away. Where is my actual account? There we go. So can you see, where's my gameplay? So those are my 5 characters. It's kind of my arena team / team that I'm going to be bringing into DD7. I realize I should probably be doing like city node people more so, but if I can be doing well in arena, that's only going to help me more. So these are the characters that I'm working on first. So that's where we're at with DD7. All right. Three messages were deleted by moderator. I'm super curious what happened there. What did we mod out? I realized never understood the whole free-to-play expectation, especially now and all they have done for catch-up mechanics. There's an abusive mod. I don't even know who it is. It's just saying mod on my side. So it might be, I think Holmes is a mod. I think Hefe's a mod. Justice for Flint. It's Holmes. What's he doing, Holmes? What's going on? What am I missing? Missing crap in my own chat. Falling behind in raid is frustrating. Feel like I don't have enough training mats to bring Spider Society up to 100 for Spotlight raid. That is frustrating. It's hard to keep up with all the modes. You kind of have to prioritize which mode you're going to do. And because I am in a raid-heavy alliance, the raids are my #1 teams. I have to get them to the point where I can do the raid nodes every single day, or else my alliance will get very mad at me. So that was a priority for me. I understand that it can be frustrating. I'm not a free-to-play player. I keep talking like I am, but I buy the battle passes probably 2 a month. So I'm not spending the full $100 membership fee on every single one of them. But it's still like $50 or something, and that sucks. So Holmes is drunk with power. What the fuck is going on? It was a chance to make an office joke. He's trying to steal someone's identity. I thought the passes were the free-to-play players. Ouch. I mean, I think we're minnows or something. I don't know. I don't really understand the whole, underwater aquatic economy. Oh, I should redemptions are off. Let's pin that. All right. Lead the charge in spotlight raids, Alpha Flights, Brawler, Guardian, mow down the waves. Okay, so Guardian's coming out on, is that Wednesday? Monday is the 10th, Thursday. And it's the exact same as always. Yep. Pride Month celebration continues this week, along with your chance to earn character shards from Marvel's LGBTQ characters. Seek out coming out milestones in-game, including among nodes, milestones, blah, blah, blah. June 7th. So it's a different one each month or each weekend. If they're all as good as this weekend, where you're going to get some Crimson gear, that's kind of amazing. If they're going to give you that much Crimson gear for free over the month, I will absolutely take it. Keep in mind, this is still happening. They don't even have the thing up anymore. Open all orbs update. The MSF team knows the ability to open all your orbs at once is an important feature in the game, so we wanted to provide you with a quick update of its return. The stability of the game is still our top priority, so resolving the open all orbs being approached with the utmost care. So at this time, we do not currently have a date for its return. We hope to so the update is that there's no update. Cool. Radar updates. To help you save time opening orbs, we've added a new 10x orange gear raid orb. What? 10x orange elite raid orb and 10x purple raid orb to the raid store. You can choose either the normal orbs or claim your rewards in bulk using the 10x orb. Couldn't we always do 10x? Or is it like 10 times 10, so you can potentially do like 100? Mm, 10x. We're adding. Oh, so they haven't done it yet. My bad. We are adding a 10x orange gear raid orb. Orange gear raid orb. Click here. Okay. The reward quality and cost of the 10x orb. The reward quantity and cost for the 10x orb are exactly 10x. Accompanying this update, teal raid orbs will be renamed to display 10x, but their contents are unchanged in this update. Keep an eye for the inbox message delivery. I know Valley asked a question about this in the Envoy chat. I'm just going to see what happened there. Yeah, okay. It is a new button. Okay. T4 ability material update. Previously announced that T4 ability materials will be removed from the raid season leaderboard rewards after June 23rd. To adjust the T4 rewards to intended levels after that removal, we'll be increasing T4 abilities in raid completion rewards for Greek raids starting. But nobody's doing Greek raids. Okay. Spotlight Raid Orb clarification. With the introduction of the Spotlight Raid Orb, we want to clarify a detail with any potential future updates. Your collection of Spotlight Raid orb fragments will not be removed when character shards in the orb are updated. We'll make an announcement in advance if we plan to introduce a different character orb for Raider, but we have no plans to do so in the near future. Wow, you weren't kidding. This is a nothing frickin' blog. I think we already opened this one, right? Great White North. Okay, so we can make that bigger. Make that bigger. And then quick rumble. Utilize ISO 8 energy. Engage in Cosmic Crucible with Cabal characters. Spend power cores. Spend ISO 8 energy at a rate of 4 to 1 is not bad. Use Cabal in CC. So you can use them a couple of times. Iron Patriot, 5 stars. Leader at 5 stars. Power cores. Power cores is a rate of 6 to 1. That's not bad. Don't care about the dirty work. Whiteout. It's the Alliance one. This is an Alliance event. Play in 1 Alliance war battle for 600 points. I'm going to assume that's the math, but let's just check it out real quick. 600 times 24 times 3 is 4. Wait, what? 600 times 24 times 3. Oh, duh. Times 10. That was stupid. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so you can max that out pretty easily. The 430 at least, which does get you about milestone 14 or so. So all the character shards you don't need. None of the good stuff. Oh, what's up, Cleaning Agent? How you doing? Sorry, I did get your messages this morning. Did you see my last message? Where you laughed? All right, let's go one up higher than that. Even the black market is almost gone in this economy. Use the knowledge to learn what to push. All right. Where's the... There, that is. Earn Blitz credits at a rate of 1. That's not going to be hard to do. I'm doing all right, Cleaning Agent. Okay, if you're talking about the last thing you sent me in Discord, Jacob, yes, I did see it. I have not responded, obviously. I will. I probably apologize. Cleaning Agent, I saw all your messages. I do have my phone set to do not disturb between 11 and like 6 or something. So no, you didn't bother me by texting me at 2:30 in the morning. We can definitely discuss that more. That's fine. I do have answers for you. Okay, let's go back to actually recording this stupid thing. Don't need that one anymore. Don't need that one anymore. Don't need that one anymore. Go for it, Cleaning Agent. I just said it doesn't bother me at all. I don't even see them until the morning. Excuse me. The leader of Alpha Flight, Guardian, is coming to the game on Thursday, June 13th. Now, this is going to be the regular release method that we normally see, where you can buy, you can spend 675 power cores to try and unlock 180 shards of him, most likely getting 4 to 10. But this is what you're going to be looking for. You can also make sure that you get the red stars from a red star orb, so that you've got that character ready to go when you actually can unlock him free to play. We talked about the coming out event that is live right now in game. That's going to be every weekend for June. If all of these rewards are as good as this weekend's is, that's going to be amazing, because we did get some Crimson gear. If we can get Crimson gear every single week, I'll be very happy with this event. This is week 3, right, of the Mercs Golden Bounty? The Mercs Golden Bounty event starts later today. This will be the 3rd weekend of this, which means we still have a couple of weeks to go. This is a pretty decent way of getting free gold. I like this event quite a bit because it feels like I'm getting rewarded for playing the game like I normally would anyways, and it doesn't feel like I'm being punished for not having higher stars. Now, that being said, if you do have higher stars on your Mercs for Money characters, you will get even better rewards. So I think this event is kind of a win-win. Just keep reminding yourself that it does happen Saturday and Sunday. I do wish that this event started on Friday as opposed to on Saturday at 5 o'clock, but so be it. It is what it is. It's just free gold. It's hard to complain about. There is an update about the open all orbs, which is to say there's no update about the open all orbs. The game's stability is their #1 priority, and they're not going to sacrifice that for the open all orbs button, which means we have no idea when it's coming back. They are working on it behind the scenes though, and that's all we know. To help alleviate that problem, they have made a 10x button for the raid orb updates. Now, you might be thinking, we've already got a 10x button. This is going to be different than that. Essentially, this is going to be opening 10 orbs right away. Theoretically, we'll be able to do that at a rate of 10 times, so that you should be able to open 100 orbs at once, which will make that considerably more bearable than 10 at a time. This isn't in the game yet, so I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but that's how I'm reading this, and that's how it was kind of clarified on the Envoy server, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going to work, but we'll see how this actually works in game. Whenever it goes live, there's not a date attached to this one. As far as the T4 abilities go that we were talking about, As far as the T4 ability material that we were talking about last week, where they're going to be removing it from the Spotlight raids, they did mention they're pushing that back to June 23rd, and they're going to be increasing the T4's materials in the Greek raids. Now, I don't know how many people are going to be doing the Greek raids as well as the Spotlight raids. That doesn't seem like it's terribly feasible, but for the lower level characters that maybe aren't in the Spotlight raids yet, this is a good thing for them. For the higher level players, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, because most people in my alliance are talking about doing Spotlights only, so it's still negative that we're not going to have the T4 abilities in those raids. But I guess if you're really desperate, you could do the Greek raids and you'll be getting more T4s there. In a weird move, Scopely is actually telling you, hoard your Spotlight raid orbs. If you've got every character in there unlocked like I do, they're pretty much straight up saying they're not going to get rid of that orb or change it drastically. They're just going to update the characters that are in it. So hold on to it for as long as you possibly can. They will give you an announcement, they say, if they are going to change it drastically or get rid of it, so that you can open them all at that point. But right here, right now, I'm just going to let those accumulate in my account, and you probably should too, unless there's a character that you're looking for in that orb. On Monday, June 10th, we're going to have the Homeward Bound event, where you're going to want to use ISO 8 energy, engage in Cosmic Crucible with Cabal characters, and spend power cores. Now, I know this chart's a little small and hard to see, but if you spend your ISO 8 energy, it's going to be a rate of 4 to 1, which is okay. And when you spend power cores, it's a rate of 6 to 1, which is actually pretty good. You'll also get 4,500 points for using your Cabal in Cosmic Crucible, as well as bonus points if you've got Iron Patriot or Leader at 5, 6, or 7 stars. So you can get some pretty decent points for this. There's nothing terribly exciting on this list, to be perfectly honest, until you get down pretty far. You will get some dog tags. You will get the cracked picture frame, which I think is just hilarious hilarious. But there's no character shards, there's no unlock associated with this. There's not really any crimson gear until you get down to like the bottom 3 milestones, which most of us won't get down to, unfortunately. We will go over this event more on Monday, but right here, right now, it's looking pretty lackluster. And of course, there is a feeder event called Winter in June where you're going to be wanting to earn Blitz credits. Nope. Winter in June. Shoot, that was the wrong screen, wasn't it? And there's going to be a feeder event called Winter in June where you're going to be earning Blitz credits. At a rate of 1 for 1, which isn't great. That being said, you shouldn't have to do more than about 3 rotations a day to get this event, so that's not too bad, all things considered. You're going to get a lot of Great White North milestones, some dog tags, and some silver and gold promotion credits, which are basically useless in this day and age. So unfortunately, again, not a very exciting event, but it'll help you towards the month-long stuff. I have nothing great to say about this one. There's also going to be an Alliance War event where you're going to be fighting an Alliance War as well as gathering the new Allied Supply 5 orb fragments. Nope. Each alliance battle you participate in is going to be worth 600 points. If you've got your full alliance and they're all participating, you should easily max out this 430,000 points on this one. So that's not bad. It is a 6-day event, so you're going to have 3 different wars where you can do this over. Again, there's nothing super exciting in this until you get down really low. Milestone 16, you're going to get some Dakin shards. Milestone 18, you're going to get Panda Pool shards, as well as some Diamond Orb fragments, which is kind of nice, as well as some Crimson gear, actually starting at milestone 17. But before that, all you're really getting is dog tags, some teal gear, and Wolverine, Deathpool, and Deadpool shards, which are pretty unexciting, unfortunately. But this should be a fairly easy event to get down on, at least milestone 14, 15-ish, somewhere in that range. And lastly, on Friday, we have the quick Rumblestone event, which is going to be X-Force. This team's been out for a very long time. This should take you no time at all. And that's all I got for you this week. Well, one second. Is that all I've got for you this week? And that's all I've got for you this week. If you made it this far in the video, please consider hitting the like button. You probably did enjoy it if you made it this far. And also consider hitting subscribe if you want to see more great content from this channel. I've also got my other channel, which is Mongooli's Movie Show. You can look for that on YouTube. I'll leave the link down in the description below, where you're going to see this week we have Ambassador Al and SenRaven doing some movie trivia, and we go over mine and Run 7's top 20 movies of all time. Those are in 2 different videos. We also had Cleaning Agent on recently, where we went over the flicks that make him tick. You can check out all those videos over there if you're interested. Otherwise, hit subscribe on this video and you can watch all the Marvel Strike Force content you want right here. We record these videos live over at twitch.tv/The Mongooli Show. So if you want to hang out with us, you can head over there, hit that follow button, and you see when we go live. We generally go live every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Until next time, Commanders, I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. Good luck to you. All right, I'm not going to force you guys to sit through me editing that, but at least it's recorded and ready for later. Let's turn the alerts back on. I think actually we left the alerts on this screen, so you should be good. Where are the alerts? Yeah, they're good. They're on. And we can unpin that message. There we go. All right. Headphones off. What's up, Ruvar? How you doing? All right, we have finished the blog. Chat was going crazy, and I wasn't reading any of it. Someone had late night on some point. It's possible. Maybe it's just my imagination, but feels like Crimson Gear is flowing faster than Teal Gear. I actually kind of agree. It feels like my characters are leveling up. Maybe it's just because I'm a higher level now than I was when Teal was first introduced, but it feels like T18 took a long time. We need to add 100 times to everything. We probably wouldn't even need an open all. Honestly, I wasn't even... So when they did the open all last time and people were like, oh my god, it takes like 20 minutes to open up my orbs. It didn't even really bother me. I never got it, so there's that. So it never was an option to me. But I figured like that'd be an easy thing to do where you just like hit that button and like go do the dishes or something. And at least it opens up my like 10,000 orbs of stuff. It's like... it's not ideal. Don't get me wrong. It's not ideal, but it's got to be better than... Like, I have 1,700 orbs here. There's no chance I'm going through and opening them 10 at a time. Admittedly, I don't really need those orbs all that much, so that's kind of why they've just been stockpiling, but that's besides the point. What's up, RSH? How you doing? Thunderdog, how's it going, man? Oh, sorry, the Underdog. More new orbs and currency, just what the game needs. Oh yeah, let's make it as confusing as possible, wonderful D. I hope they do come up with something to do with silver and gold promotions, because right now, like, pretty much my entire roster, even characters I don't use, are maxed out. I don't think I have literally any use for silver. Do these change? There we go. I'm just slowly working through my minions, getting them up to 7 stars. Like, that's really all I'm doing. I think, actually, CGR. I think CGR is the only character... like actual character that's not DPC that I don't have at 7 red, and that's because I don't know how I completely forgot when he came to the orb. I have no words. I don't know how that happened, but usually I have like a 7 red orb. I've got a couple of them laying around because they just refresh. Like if you use it and get a duplicate, you just get it back. Oh, that's Nemesis. Never mind. Where is CGR? He's got to be way lower. Yeah, so Cosmic Ghost Rider is like the only actual main character I don't have at least 7 red. So that's one character that I could use those on. That's it. 17 clicks. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, it's not quite though, because it's probably like 3 clicks per each orb, right? So triple that. Not that I'm really complaining about it at that point, but you know what I'm saying. Like triple that and then take away 100. Like it's a lot if you're doing it 10 times. Excited. This time tomorrow I'll be on your way to Tokyo. Nice. Business, pleasure. What are you doing? What's in Tokyo? Cleaning agent, if you've got 10 seconds and you're interested in talking about what I sent you in chat, you're welcome to jump on. I'll actually just open it up in Discord, just if anybody wants to jump on. Well, anybody that's allowed. And we can discuss that, or I can send you a text and we can discuss it off air. Either one's fine with me. Are you in my... Yeah, there you are. Okay. "10-year anniversary trip with the wife." Nice. Well done. Up to you, boo. It's open if you want to jump in. It's all you. It's all on you. I'm throwing the ball back into your court. Okay, so I have talked a couple of times about my brother getting married in Ireland in August. Brother-in-law. And we have been going back and forth a bunch as far as what we want to do with that, because it's going to be an expensive trip. We got 3 kids. If my wife and I go, it's going to be like 10 grand-ish. Like, it's going to be expensive to do, which it's my brother-in-law's wedding. So, I mean, if we're ever going to spend a lot of money on an event, this seems like the right event to do it for. But Ireland's just not very high on our priority list. So it's one of those things where we are really, really back and forth on, like, do we go as a family? Do we just send my wife? Like, what are we going to do? We've also got our 20-year anniversary coming up in 2 years, a little over 2 years, where we told ourselves we were going to go to Italy. So it's going to be really tough for us to do Ireland this year and Italy in 2 years. So we're really back and forth on where we want to actually spend that money and what we want to do. So I think that's awesome that you're going to Tokyo for your 10-year anniversary. We wish we'd done something more. Like our honeymoon was pretty lackluster, thinking like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed myself, but it wasn't like we didn't go anywhere big or do anything. Thinking like, oh, well, you know, our 1-year anniversary will be a big trip. Oh, our 5-year anniversary will be a big trip. Oh, our 10-year anniversary. And it just keeps getting pushed back and back and back. My wife has wanted to go to Italy her entire life. So I kind of have it set in stone. Like, no, the 20-year anniversary, this is happening. And then this wedding came up and it's just like, oh man, I don't know if we can actually afford both. Like, that's going to be a bit tough. Like, we're not, you know, we're not hurting over here, but we're not rich by any stretch of the imagination, right? Like trips are pretty major investments for us. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're kind of really back and forth. We need to actually sit down and go over the numbers hard, but I don't remember what's. Well, too late, bud. Now that they're here, it's much harder to get rid of. How are you doing? Oh yeah, it is. As two parents, we can tell you, 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. You just have the one, right? Okay, that's enough for you. Fair enough. All right. So I sent you a text on Discord. It's Cleaning Agent in the chat for anybody who's like, what's going on? What'd you get up to? Did you get a guest on for theater? Rolf Kieran was on. Wouldn't that be like super early in the morning for him or crazy late at night? This is the problem we are having with Run the other day. Give me 1 second. I need to add a source. Well, it's really good that we pointed that out because otherwise it'd be like, what? He's just talking to himself now. Talk now?
I will talk now, and I won't stop talking until you tell me to. That's just the way I roll. And I love rolling downhill because rolling uphill is quite difficult. I don't know if you've tried, but gravity works in funny ways. All right.
They can hear you now.
H says can hear me.
You're good. All right.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Rolf Kieran was on MSF Theater last night. He crushed it. He's like 11 hours ahead of me, so it was like 10 in the morning for him or something, 9 or 10 in the morning for him. So he was up early to do some theater and he crushed it.
Nice. That's awesome. I still need to go back. I wanted to go back and watch the VOD with Rob, but Rolf Kieran would actually be pretty funny too.
Oh man, he's
I don't know why. I mean, I get why to some extent, but I really wish you uploaded those to YouTube so they'd live on forever.
Yeah. So sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
I know it's your show, it's your prerogative. It's just one of those like, I wish I could go back and find like back issues because I'm sure you've got some phenomenal guests over the years.
Yeah, and then chat just made me do all kinds of push-ups and bullshit. So
well,
I'm just tired. But
chat hates us.
Yes. Well, I mean, I encourage it, unfortunately. So
you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
I debated doing something like that where I'd like, I'd try and get up and active and do stuff because realistically, I desperately need to get up and get active. But also, it's like, chat can be mean sometimes. I don't know if I want to. Like, they'll have me do so many sit-ups or stuff that I can't really do. I'm gonna have a heart attack on stream. It'll be a good time.
Well, yeah. Be entertaining at least.
Yeah. All right. So what I sent you some DMs about, what we're going to talk about briefly, is on Thursdays I'm doing the movie show, which you've been a part of twice now, and I appreciate that greatly. And I've got Run 7 coming on every other week, and then my brother on once a month, and then a rotating guest for the last week. So what we're thinking is, I was talking to Run about having one of the weeks in the month being... Okay, sorry. I'll go back even further. When I first bought all this recording equipment, it wasn't to do Marvel Strike Force. I wasn't even playing Marvel Strike Force. It was to make a movie podcast with a couple of friends. The show was going to be called R Rating, and we were going to take a franchise and break it down by movie, give each movie a score, and then give the franchise itself a total score. And then if you've ever seen Top Gear, where they've got that board where all the race cars and the drivers of them land on the board, kind of doing
Right.
something like that, like a tier list, I guess, is the easier way of describing it, of the movie franchises. So obviously, like the first one you just kind of put on the board, second one you just kind of put on the board, but eventually you start having this like debate, like, oh, does this franchise belong above or below
Right.
this other movie, stuff like that, which I think could get pretty fun. So I threw this idea at Brian at Run 7, and he's like, oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. But then I was thinking, when I did that with my friends, we had 4 people, so that if one person really liked a franchise or really hated a franchise, it wouldn't like tank it so much. You know what I mean? Like if it's just me
it
and
wouldn't skew
Brian,
the numbers. Right.
yeah, and I absolutely hate it and he absolutely loves it, it's going to be a really weird score. So I was like, it'd be nice if we had other people. Now, Brian actually suggested you, who I was already leaning towards, but didn't voice my opinion on that one. So I know you said something in
That's
chat,
easy to
but that
say
is not.
after the fact. That's easy to say after the fact.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's easy to say, I was thinking it, but I didn't say anything. It's fine.
Well, because I didn't want. Whatever. It was a chat with somebody else. You weren't even there. Fuck off.
I'm just bugging you. You know that.
Yeah. So I was asked. Well, I asked you, one time a month, would you be interested in joining us and doing our rating with us? You could be our third co-host, not so much as a rotating guest, but as an actual part of the show. So it would give you 4 weeks to watch a franchise, or as much of the franchise as you can bear. Sometimes maybe if we run out of franchises, we'll switch over to like directors or actors or something. And you don't have to be super serious with it.
Run out of franchises. There's a lot of franchises out there.
It's fair. That's fair. You don't have to be super serious with it, but like give every movie a score, give an average score to the things. We'll discuss it on air. I'll take your score. I'll take Brian's score. I'll take my score. Average that out. That'll give the franchise itself an overall score. Make up a graphic. Put it on there. As far as where it lands, and decide with the audience what to do for the next month. Does that sound like something that interests you at all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I enjoy watching things and debating things and throwing my overly analytical critiques towards things. So yeah, that would be fun. I guess my only concern is I'm going on a vacation here at the end of the month. So
Okay.
that was my question of like when you guys would actually be recording, to see if I could actually partake, or if I would be because I'm going out of province. So yeah.
So the 13th is the top 5 twist endings with my brother. The 20th is me and so if we do this with you for our rating, that'll be one of the 2 weeks that I get together with Brian. So the other week we'll just kind of talk about, like, then we'll only be doing one episode a month. We'll be discussing like, what have we seen in the last month? What news is there?
Right.
Like maybe watch a trailer or something like that. So that's a pretty easy episode where we can just kind of like lazily kick back and chill and just talk movies. So that'll be the 20th. The 27th, Purple Sticky is actually coming on the show for the Flicks That Make You Tick. So he's going to do the next episode of what you did. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's looking like it would be the 4th.
Love the sticky.
Agreed. I haven't actually done anything with Purple Sticky, but I'm a huge fan of his content, and he's reached out to me asking if he can help me with certain things, and that endears me to him immensely. So I'm a huge fan of his. And I'm really excited to actually be able to have a one-on-one conversation with the guy. Literally never talked to him, so that'll be really fun.
Yeah, he's super nice. You'll have a blast.
Yeah. So that would be July 4th, and we'll be doing the Mad Max franchise. Now, probably not Furiosa, because I don't think it'll be streamable by then, and I don't know that I'm paying money to go see it. But I mean, if you want to, or if you've already seen Furiosa, by all means, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. But do you think that that's an option? Are you going to be back home by then?
I don't think I will be. So because we're going back to Alberta, where I'm from. So we typically go, because we have 2 weddings to go to. But we typically make it like a huge thing, so we can go all over Alberta to make sure we see everybody that we've missed over the time of not being there. Just trying to check my calendar here. I don't think we're back until like the 17th of July.
Oh wow. Okay.
And we
'Cause I
leave
was
on
gonna
the,
say
we leave on the 27th, so we're gone for like a month.
okay. I was gonna say the next date with Brian is gonna be the 18th. But if you're coming back on the 17th, you might be a
Right. Okay.
little fried, or do you think that would be an option?
Well, yeah, no, I think that would probably be okay.
Okay.
My my alternative is like I could jump on my phone and I could jump on Discord on my phone and do it like on vacation.
Okay.
I can set that time aside, but I mean, obviously, my quality won't be quite as good if that matters to you or not. Or I could,
Because if this was just a Twitch show, no
yeah,
offense to anybody here watching me on Twitch, I probably wouldn't care as much.
fair.
Ideally, I would like to, maybe not episode 1. I would like to make this a YouTube channel / podcast.
Podcastable.
You know what I mean? So I would
Yeah.
like the quality to be decent at least. I mean, this is the Mongoli show. We won't exactly strive for excellence here, but you know, I can't even say the word. But I mean, I'm pretty okay pushing off to the 18th. I've never seen most of the Mad Max movies, and the further away it gets, the more likely it is that Furiosa will be available on like HBO or something. So that actually could work out nicely.
Which would be nice.
I'll run that past
if you're willing to
Brian, but
let me know. Yeah.
Okay. And then so that would be every month going forward from then. So once a month, kind of middle of the monthish. That works for you, or hopefully that works for you. I mean, there's always going to be like real life coming up, but
yeah.
Okay.
Now, once I'm back, I should be fine anytime. And you always do the Thursday evenings, which is good. I usually have something later in the evening, but you're usually done before that happens. So
now you're 1 hour behind me, right?
I'm an hour ahead of you.
You're an hour ahead of me.
No. I'm ahead of you. I'm always ahead of everybody.
How do time zones work?
You know.
So it's 10:30 here.
You go, the further in time you get. Yeah, 11:30 here.
Right. Okay. Yep. No, that's how I thought. Okay, yeah. I said the wrong word, didn't I? I said you were behind me. Nope. Ignore me. That works. Dumb. Because I knew Run 7's in Texas, and he's an hour
are in the same time, right?
Before me. So you're an hour.
Oh, is he? Is he 2 hours behind me? I thought he was only 1, but I could be crazy.
I think we're saying the same thing, but we're wording it differently. But yeah, okay. So right now he would be at 9:30. I'm at 10:30. You're at 11:30.
Correct.
Okay. So he wants to be done earlier. So it's been 9 p.m. He would like to do it at 8 p.m. And then it can be like 8 to 10-ish.
Are you talking Eastern time right now?
I'm talking, yes, Eastern time. So for you, that would be 9 to 11.
Yep.
Is that doable for you?
That is excellent.
Fantastic. The birth of a show. Well, that's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. I always thought that format sounded really fun, and I really wanted to do it, but our group fell apart a little bit, which is unfortunate. Your choice.
As life goes. Furioso is going to be available on Disney Plus June 25th, Mix says, which is a little bit after our timeline, which is whatever.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry, somebody else just messaged me in Discord. That's unfortunate. It's going to be like just after that. I wonder if it'll be rentable before then, but
maybe.
C'est la vie.
Also, why is it on Disney Plus?
Because it's probably owned. Well, I mean, I assume it was owned by Fox before, so when Disney bought Fox, they kind of got all that stuff.
Could be Fox, yeah. I just couldn't remember the production studio.
Yeah. All right, well, that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to that immensely. Are you able to hang around for a little bit, or are you just gonna sign back off?
What do you want?
Well, it's 10:30. I got half an hour to kill before Ambassador Al and SenRaven get here for some movie trivia. So, I mean, I am more than willing to just kind of chill and hang out. Pretty much
Yeah, I mean,
anything
if
I
you
can
want,
do
I don't
that's
care.
not playing War and Marvel Strike Force, I'm down for.
Anything but playing Marvel Strike Force is a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even necessarily mind playing Marvel Strike Force theoretically, but War has just been losing me so much recently. Do I still have... All right, I need to add you back in. I just changed screens. Give me half a second.
You just got too many screens, man.
I really do. I so close to just like uninstalled and reinstalled OBS the other day. Just like F it, start fresh. And I was like, can't quite do it, but man, I'm tempted.
Yeah, that's a lot of work too, though, to rebuild it all.
Well, and that's just it. But like, it's gotten so convoluted. It's just dumb. I'm probably going to do something like using Restream if I've got you and Brian on the channel, and then it kind of eliminates the middleman. Because if I'm doing the recording, I don't want all the alerts and annoying stuff showing up anyways. So that's kind of an easy way of having both of you on screen. Also, if one of you drops randomly, it doesn't screw up the whole stream. It just goes from a 3 window to a 2 window. It's actually pretty convenient like that. Yeah, I don't know. I know everybody does it, but I just do not like using Discord to have guests on. It's not my favorite.
Yeah, it can be finicky as well, for sure. There's no great solution, let's be honest. Even Twitch has like a stream share thing now, and
I haven't tried that. Have you actually tried that?
I did it once, and I just found it very clunky.
Okay.
So I never looked back. But
see, so my understanding of that, again, having not tried it, is that theoretically I could be live on my channel and broadcasting to your channel. So if we're playing a game together, we're kind of cross-promoting, if that makes sense. Is that how that works?
Yeah, you're both being able to stream it at once. Yeah, in theory, yeah.
Which theoretically sounds great, because the one potential problem I have, I don't think either you or Brian are terribly concerned about this, is I'm inviting you guys over to my stream constantly and being like, hey, make content for me that you're seeing no real benefit or reward from. I appreciate it immensely because it's fun to do and I just enjoy it. But it's like, other than just being like, hey guys, go follow...
Honest, Dan.
None of us are making a living out of this? Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, you're not seeing any benefit either, so it doesn't matter.
I'm having audience people show up and having a good time, and honestly, sometimes it's just stress relief. Like this Thursday, I was so happy to have just a conversation with Brian and not have to really have anything prepared for it. Work has been kicking my ass recently. I have this show to prepare with Ambassador Al and SenRaven, which kind of snuck up on me a little bit. I've got the thing with my brother next week. It felt like a lot. And it was like, oh, I have an episode where I don't have to do anything. Like I literally just have to show up and be like, that's a good movie choice, bro. I like that. It was actually really nice and put me in a way better mood. If it hadn't been for, like, if I didn't have the obligation of hanging out with Brian, that sounds awful, but I kind of meant it in that way. I probably wouldn't have streamed.
Unlimited
I probably would have just been like, you know what? I'm good. But streaming, having the audience be full, have a lot of conversations going, like it literally cheers me up. So am I getting financial benefit from this? Not really.
Same for me.
But it's a huge pick me up in the middle of the week. So thank you, audience, for showing up and just being here with me.
The only thing is, yay, audience.
Emotional, damn it.
The only problem is you don't want to overcommit yourself either. Like, you seem to be doing a lot of streaming stuff, and so I don't want you to risk burnout, because then even chat won't be able to pick you up and save you, because it would be like dreading doing streaming, you know?
Yeah. The worst instance I've had of that was like, I'm just going to go back to chatting. F it. The worst instance I've had of that was actually like 2 weeks ago. I was playing Strike Force. It was the first Cosmic Crucible of the new season. And I did okay during the Cosmic Crucible, but I just wasn't really feeling it. And then I was like, all right, well, that's done. Let's go over to War. And like the second I got into War, everything in my brain just went, F this game. Just like turn off the stream and go to bed. You know what I mean? Like it just like, I just had no desire to be
Yeah,
streaming, doing anything. I had a decent audience, people were hanging out, but it was just like something in my brain just like turned off, and I was just like, oh crap. So I ended up, like, you can see up, this is not an ad, but you can see up in the corner over here is the Rush Royale sponsorship that I'm doing. It was like the day after I started doing that, and I was like, all right, well, I have to stream 2 hours of this game. Let's just go get it over with. Jumped over to that and actually got rated by a Rush Royale content creator. So all of a sudden I have like 20 new people in chat. They were all being super friendly. And it really turned my mood around. Now, I'm not saying Rush Royale is an amazing game and you all should go download it and support the channel. I'm not, again, it's not an ad, but it was just one of those moments of like, oh, maybe I was just done with Marvel Strike Force right now. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I wasn't burnt out on streaming. I just had no desire to play this game at this moment. So, I don't know. That really changed my mood around.
You've obviously watched my streams once or twice. I play very little Marvel Strike Force because I don't enjoy playing it.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's fair. I want to branch out into other games, and this is a weird thing to say live while actually having an audience. I have found that my audience is actually starting to follow me a bit more, which is actually really nice. So like when I first started, obviously people were watching for Marvel Strike Force, and now it's like I can play different things and still get like 10, 15 people showing up just to hang out, which is like, oh, that's really cool. Like that's, for lack of a better term, like the goal. You know what I mean? Like building a community as opposed to a, let's just watch a new person play Cosmic Crucible, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Again, this might be a weird thing to say live on the air with an audience watching, but I guess the point is like, I just really appreciate the fact that people, oh man, no, this is getting cheesy and weird. I don't know. Thank you all for hanging out with me is basically what I'm trying to get at.
I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you. Dan enjoys that you're coming to watch him. You're not coming to watch Marvel Strike Force. That's what Dan appreciates, okay?
I do. That's 100% it. It just also feels so effing weird to say and be like on camera saying it. You know what I mean? Like I've had these conversations with people off air or like on Discord,
that's
but
why
like
I said it for you.
I know.
I said it for you.
It's still weird. You're not on camera. You're not the I can feel myself getting redder. Anyways, let's talk about literally anything else. Perfect. What have you been playing lately? Yeah, that's not Marvel Strike Force. Can you turn up?
Emotional, damn it!
Project Zomboid, and it's the worst because I die all the time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I bought that game years ago to play with somebody. And then when you were like, oh, I'm playing this game, I'm like, perfect. I never actually did give it a try. And then I played it with you for like 2 hours or something. I'm like, oh, I don't think this is for me at all. This does not feel like a Dan game. What's up, Dadpool Games?
It's a different kind of game, and I do prefer playing it with people because it's like either you can rely on some people to or watch people die is super funny to me. But it's not easy game, and it's like super unforgiving, right? But I don't know. As far as like, I'm not a huge fan of like survival and crafting games. Survival more so, but crafting games I'm not a huge fan of. And I play this game and I don't craft much. I just go running around trying to kill zombies and find like cool loot and stuff. And then I let other people I'm playing with do the crafting. Yeah. And just like, it's good. We have our roles. So I can totally get that as a game as a whole, it's not for everybody by any means, but
it seems
it's a little different, which is fun.
I like the idea of the game more so than I like the mechanics of the game. Like if you took like Left 4 Dead or something like that and gave it this kind of a feel where it's like, no, there is no like safe place. There is no, like, you are just trying to survive for as long as you can. Even if you did have some crafting elements or at least some barricading elements, that would probably be a little bit more my speed. Like the one game you were playing with Purple Sticky that one day, Hunt or something, like that one looked interesting to me.
Yeah, Hunt Showdown, which is, it's a battle royale, right? First person shooter. And it's not bad either. I've been playing that game for years as well.
Yeah.
With a buddy of mine.
Okay.
Now I play a little bit with Purple Sticky, and Zero jumps on once in a while as well.
Nice.
But yeah, the beauty of that one is like, it's a short commitment, right? Like you play around, it's, 10 to 30 minutes and you're good. Whereas
Yeah.
like this Project Zomboid is like a you try to survive as the world erodes around you and more zombies come, and
For
you
as
can play
long
the
as humanly
same
possible.
game for as long as you stay alive and keep interest, right? But very different game styles. There is another game called, what is it? Not 7 Days to Die, but Day
That does sound like a
Z or
game.
something. Z Day. Yeah, there is 7 Days to Die, which is similar. It's like a first-person crafter survival, which would probably be a little more your speed.
Okay.
It's like, again, it's fairly the same game as Project Zomboid, but first-person shooter instead.
Yeah, like
And
right off the
but
bat, you got my attention.
after 7 days, of in-game play, I don't know what the time difference is, like how many minutes is an hour or whatever, but
Okay.
after 7 days of the game, you just get swarmed by zombies and you will die, right?
Okay.
Like, you can barricade yourself as much as possible, but they will break through by sheer number and kill you. So yeah, that's 7 Days to Die, which has that end point, which I don't love, but is kind of fun because then you can like try a different game style each time you play it. And then Dadpool Games did confirm it's called DayZ as well, which seemed like an interesting kind of survival crafter game as well.
So is it at all possible to survive, or is it just straight up, no, you are going to die on day 7?
You have 7 days.
See, that seems lame.
That's
like at least with Project Zomboid, like there's no winning, but there's not a guaranteed you lose at this time.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I don't like about it as well.
There was a game on the Xbox back in the day, a couple of them actually, Dead Rising, I want to say, where you had like a weekend essentially to get in, save as many people as you could, and get out. And I always found that time mechanic very frustrating as well. It's like, no, I want to take my time and enjoy it. Now, I granted, I think it's one of those games where certain progresses would save somehow. I don't remember. I didn't play it for very long, but I feel like you could, or maybe it was just you got efficient. Like once you knew what you were doing, you could do things quicker so that it wouldn't take you as long. That was the same thing twice. But I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of like roguelikes and stuff like that, which isn't quite what these are, but like that same kind of mechanic where you're just starting over and over and over again. It's just like, no, man, I just want to progress. I just want to play the game at my speed and get by as one of the, like, I don't mind having like challenging parts or speed-based parts, but overall, I want the game to progress on my schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe DayZ would be something you want to look into. I think I don't know how old that game is. I think it's a couple of years old as well. DayZ.
Yeah, Zager's saying the same thing I was. Dead Rising was fun, but I prefer taking my time with everything. Everything is on time limit. Captain Salty, hi, welcome to the show. Dead Rising was fun. I enjoyed it up until I think maybe like the third time I had to restart, and then I was just like, I think I'm done. But
and I don't know what it is. Like, Left 4 Dead was incredible. Like, it's one of the best multiplayer games I've ever played. Left 4 Dead 2. If they could like make a game like that again, would be incredible. They tried with Back 4 Blood, but because the Valve half of the production team wasn't there, it wasn't good. We just see now that Valve had the quality, and whatever the other group was, I can't remember their name, Turtle something. They just don't have the heart to make the game as good as it needs to be.
Yeah. Sorry, you were talking Back 4 Blood wasn't as good as it was?
Yeah. Yeah, Back 4 Blood. It was just a sad disappointment, kind of just like a carbon copy of Left 4 Dead, but just lower tier.
I remember playing that one a little bit, expecting like Left 4 Dead 3 essentially, and just being like, it's fine. I don't know. Something about it just didn't hit it the same way.
Yeah.
Vermintide 2.
Valve wasn't a part of it.
Yeah. Well, Valve doesn't like to make third parts.
What is Vermintide?
Vermintide is a Warhammer 40,000 game, I think. Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a Warhammer.
It's
Oh,
basically
but it
Left
is
4
like a
Dead.
first person.
Some great game modes and good sense of progression. It wonderful D. Is it 40K? Am I getting or not 40K? I said it'd be fantasy. It'd be Warhammer
It
Fantasy.
is Warhammer. Yeah, yeah. I think it's fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah,
with
because it's the vermin, of course. The little rat people.
Yeah, that's right. I actually played Warhammer Fantasy way back in the day, and I did play the Skaven rat people.
Ah, that's what they're called. I played fantasy a little bit. I played
Yeah.
way more 40K. I enjoyed it more. Both the sci-fi elements and the game mechanics.
Yeah, and I'm more of a fantasy over sci-fi. So that's what kind of drew me the other way.
Checks out.
But I think I've heard that the game mechanics were better for 40K. I think that was kind of their bread and butter.
Do you play any like tabletop stuff now?
Not really. I do like that's why on my late evenings on Thursdays I play like it's a game called Fate, which is tabletop kind of it's like a D&D style type game. But I play online with a few friends back in Alberta, so
Okay. Nice. Jacob, what's the name of the movie show?
Yeah.
Which one? There's a lot at this point. I've got top 5 with my brother. I've got the flicks that make you tick with a special guest. I think we're going to call it The Lobby, where Brian and I just hang out and talk. And then we've got Our Rating, which is the one that Cleaning Agent's apparently going to be joining us on. There is a Warhammer 40K Space Marine game. There was one that came out, gosh, probably like a decade ago now, that I enjoyed. It was pretty simplistic, but it was fun. And the sequel is coming out later this year. I want to say like September-ish. Which I'm actually looking forward to probably more than the game deserves. It's probably going to be, again, pretty simplistic, but it was just fun running around as a Space Marine, just being that like godlike character.
right.
Did you play the Space Marine game at all? Or?
RSH also mentioned no. I don't I've played very few games actually in my life.
Oh, really?
I get like stuck on like I
One
play
game
games
forever?
that are 20 years old. Like I still play I still play Counter-Strike. I'll just rip that up because you can play for 5 minutes and call it a day. I was a big fan of StarCraft and Brood Wars. I played those for forever. I didn't even play StarCraft 2 because I was like, I'm good. I have my StarCraft. Even though I heard it was like really great. So yeah, there's just like games like I just play old games forever for some reason.
Fair enough.
RSH did mention Deep Rock Galactic, which I did play. It was pretty fun. You play like these space drilling dwarves, and you're going and mining for different resources on different planets, and it's like ridiculously cartoony but super fun because you play with a team and stuff. It's a pretty fun game. I played that for a little while.
Nice. I had a friend who played that one and had very little good to say about it. So I kind of steered away from it, but I found more and more we don't really agree on a lot of games. So maybe it's one I should go back and give a try to.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what kind of game you like or what you're into, right? Like it is a pretty silly game, and it can kind of get a little repetitive because there's only like 3 or 4 different mission types. So you're kind of getting the same gameplay every time. But like if you choose different characters, they have different kind of abilities, and then you choose, whoever you're playing with obviously throws different fun into the mix with you. So I think it was well played or well executed game. Whether it's your cup of tea is kind of up for debate always, right?
For sure. I find my styles change
What are you playing now?
quite a bit. I mean, it's my baby account, but it's kind of just going on in the background. I just figured maybe it'd be more interesting than just me staring at a camera. But it's on auto.
Right.
Like I'm just literally burning through. I just unlocked Cosmic Crucible. Like we hit level 60 with the baby account. But because I've been taking this baby account so lazily, it's like the TCP is ridiculously low. 'Cause I basically built up like 2 teams and that's it. So now I'm having this struggle where like, oh, okay, now I can do Cosmic Crucible. I don't have anywhere near enough characters built up to have a defense and an offense. So I'm trying to like last second cram in like a whole bunch of unlocking characters, leveling them up. Thankfully, I do have a ridiculous amount of gold and power cores, so I do have that as an option for a backup, but there's so many nodes and stuff like that that I just
Right.
never bothered with. I only have it on the computer, and even half the time I forget that it's on the computer, so I log in like once a week and just kind of like dick around. But now that I can do Cosmic Crucible,
Yeah.
I'm significantly more interested, so it'll be fun to see what a, level 0 Cosmic Crucible looks like. Hopefully it's not
Yeah,
just a
that's
bunch of
true.
like dead accounts.
Yeah. Well, that's a good experiment to find out.
All right, where is...
I do like the sound. Wonderful D mentioned Vermintide 2 has a Twitch mode.
Oh,
Where you
really?
can get chat to vote on events and make things happen in game for you.
I've seen that as an option on
That's
Twitch, but not for any games that I play. And it's like, oh, that sounds like that'd be really cool.
yeah. That was also part of the thing that kind of drew me to Project Zomboid. I found out that you could get a mod and get chat to spawn zombies, spawn items for you. And I tried for like a month to figure out how to get it to work, and I just couldn't. And I was like so pissed. But I was just like, I'm just gonna drop this, whatever. I don't care anymore. Like, so annoying. But it would have been fun to just have chat, just troll me in game as well as on stream.
That sounds like a ton of fun and also incredibly dangerous to give chat that much power. I have to assume
For sure, 100%.
like they would just be spawning zombies nonstop. Now, it'd be cool if they could also do something like spawn a gun or something for you so they could actually help you as well as hurt you. I don't know how
Yes,
much
they
they
can,
would be
yeah.
helping you. Oh, yeah?
They can give. Yeah, they can.
Okay.
Yeah, they can spawn in anything pretty much, and that was like what drew me to it, is like they could help me as much as hinder me, and so it's like chat would be like fighting themselves as to either helping or hindering me, and see how the game goes. But I can never figure it out. It's very finicky. Again, it's like an independent game, so even the mods are third party after that, so it's like really finicky to make things work the way they're intended. So I just couldn't quite get it.
Nice. Vermintide 2, yeah, okay. I'm reading what he said about the Twitch mode. That actually sounds kind of awesome. I
I
wonder
know.
where is... I'm assuming it's on Steam.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up too.
$40.
Not bad. That's for Canadians, mind you. It's cheaper in the US.
Welcome to the world. The trailer isn't really gameplay, unfortunately. So far, at least.
Yeah, it's just like a video of the world, right?
Oh, there you go. Okay, so you got some first-person axe slashing. Can we make this bigger? I wish more games, like I wish
Does
there was...
show
Are there demos on Steam? I don't use Steam
online
nearly as much.
co-op. Not a lot, I don't think.
Because like I'd be curious to try this, but I don't necessarily want to drop $40 on it. But it looks good. Like he says it's like 4 or 5 years old, but it still looks decent. Oh, there's free weekends apparently. Okay, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
I mean, it looks like a hack and slash first person.
Well, that's why I say like I'd want to try a demo because like it looks fun, but it might be like a weekend fun, not my new favorite game fun.
Mm-hmm.
So let's... What do you call that when you like... You don't favorite it, but you like follow it maybe? I don't use Steam at all.
Or something.
Wish list, yeah.
You
Add
can
to your
add
wish
to your
list.
wish list. Oh, there's a follow as well.
All right, we'll see if that shows up as a free weekend sometime soon. It's been so long, I don't even know what's on my wish list anymore. My kids' games. How do I take things
Nice.
off my wish list? Anyways. All right, bud. It is 10:50. Ambassador Al and SenRaven will hopefully be joining me very soon. I greatly appreciate you coming in and just hanging out with me. That was a lot of fun. And I will talk to Brian
Yeah,
and
no
maybe
worries.
start up a group chat for us, and we can talk about if we're able to push back Mad Max a couple of weeks and do this as a ongoing thing for the three of us. That sounds like a ton of fun.
Sounds good to me, man. I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate your willingness to jump in. This is like the third or fourth time where it's been like, we should do something. You're like, yep, absolutely. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. No hesitation or nothing. You're just in.
Well, I mean, don't get used to it.
Too late. You've already set a precedence.
Damn it. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
If I ask Will to do something, he's doing it.
Yeah, if I'm free, I'm more than happy. If I'm not, I'm not. I mean, I have a very weird schedule, and because I'm like hours ahead of people, it can be weird. But yeah, if I have time, I'm happy to join in. So
Cool. All right, bud. You have a great weekend.
all right, well, you're filming the game show right now?
Yeah, I just sent them the link, so whenever they click it and join me, we should be good to go.
Awesome. I'll be in chat trolling you. So thank you.
Love it. All right, bud. Have a good one.
All right, later.
All right. Let's disconnect. I need to save this. Sorry, SenRaven just sent me his logo so I can that. Let's go to content creators. Save it there. Auto. All right, and then we have to jump over to the actual. Oh, Sen is in chat, or sorry, he's in the thing. So, all right, let's. This is gonna get Inception-y for a second. Sorry, guys. We'll go to.
Chuck, can you hear me? There we go. Okay, cool. I hate voice meet a banana. Excellent. If he doesn't show, I win by default, right? I mean, that's the only way I'm going to win this. That's the only way that's going to happen. The entire screen is just me. I know. No, it doesn't look this this close up. Yeah, I got a Sharpie. I got a notepad. This thing hasn't been used in so long, it's already falling apart. Oh, do you need a... Oh, there you go, okay. Yeah, it's a giant file, which is excellent because it makes it a lot easier to do stuff with. Winner! Do you need the green I can see you in the VOD thing, but nothing else. There we go. Yes. Do you need the green screen, or do you want a digital on it, or just no green screen? What do you need? All right, I'll keep it up. I don't have anything because it's just the bedroom, so there's nothing behind to make a good background. But make me smaller. Am I? It's cutting like half my head off. Yay. This is the only time I will ask for that. Yes. All right, but while we wait, let's see. Can't do anything. Damn it! Don't want to push. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. Hang on. Damn it! It's not. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. Okay. Cool. I'm awake. I'm in Bay Area, so it's 8 a.m. right now. And my dumbass stayed up until after almost 3. Unfortunately, yes. Mostly kind of sort of on purpose. I went and saw Bad Boys last night, which was decent. It wasn't like amazing, but it was fun, you know. So it was a good movie. It was worth the time out. The problem. Why is my mic weird? How's that for? Oh, is that too loud or no? My mic is doing weird shit. Shouldn't be any feedback. I don't have any other audio going. Check. Alrighty. Yeah, I can see your audio moving. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you fine. All right, say something. You're muted in the stream somehow.
What about now? Am I muted right now? Can people hear me now? You can hear me fine now. Mic direct. I can hear you now. The F. So if I go to... So it's mic direct.
Yep, muted again. No, stream is muted. Shut. Nope.
Okay. What a...
Heard that.
You did hear that. So you can hear me now.
Yes, it's coming through. It's quiet.
Okay, I'm turning it up. Very low.
Oh,
How about now?
it's there, and then there was an echo.
All right, let's try that.
Wow, there's a lot of echo on my side.
Still? Is there still echo on your side? Hello? Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, your audio is coming through on the stream right now, and mine has crazy reverb.
Send echo Dan quiet. Wow, I love technology. So the annoying thing is, okay, so what about now? Can you hear me now with or without echo? I feel like
You're fine and you're clear.
Okay.
Mine still has a bit of a reverb to it. But not too bad, not as much.
So when I did this last time with Zero Cool and Bendable, I got quite, or Zero Cool was getting quite a nasty echo, but I could hear it then. Right now, I'm not hearing anything bad from you. You sound amazing.
Okay.
All right, Ambassador Al is in the chat. Ambassador Al, in our group chat, I sent you a thing called Video Ninja. If you click on that link, the password is right below it. It's I don't know why I'm saying that. Nobody else has that link. It's Monguli with a capital M. That should get you into this chat room, and then I can bring you over. show's canceled. Thanks for coming out. So I really like Video Ninja because I can put you in a certain place, and when I switch to the different scenes, you stay exactly there.
Right.
Whereas Discord's stupid, and it'll like put you all over the place, and like I've got you lined up perfectly, and then Ambassador Al will jump in, and it'll change where you are, and I just hate it so much. So in that sense, I really like Video Ninja for this kind of stuff. The negative is nobody uses it, so nobody's familiar with it.
I mean, the setup is fairly easy. It's just I don't know why it's getting a reverb on my sound. On stream, not for you, but on the stream, it was getting a reverb.
Is it still? Are people getting an echo with
yeah.
Sorry, with SenRaven at the moment?
It's just sounding a little weird.
Send sexy voice twice. Send reverb still. Yeah, reverb percent. Okay. Talk for a second.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Damn it. Hang on.
He doesn't work in full sentences.
I know, it's weird, right?
We lost you entirely. I don't have your audio at all anymore.
I muted him on Twitch. That it.
Sen, that's you.
Really? You
Yeah,
can't
I don't
hear
have you audio. Your audio went away entirely.
me? Weird.
Hold on, check this out.
Check.
Is he back?
All right, Ambassador Al is in here. Let's add him to this train wreck.
I didn't change anything.
I muted my Twitch stream. Maybe you were hearing my Twitch stream come through. Ugh.
Check.
You guys hear
Shut-
Sen and I can't? That's cool. That's gonna work out really well for this game.
One check. Yep.
I'm way too far away from my green screen. Bonus ASMR content.
All right, Al's on screen. I think those two are talking. Why can't I hear either of them?
Test. You hear test? You hear test or no?
Oh, I hear someone now.
That was me. That was me. Any more sound?
Check.
Testing.
Can you hear me?
Testing. 1 2.
I hear both of you just fine.
Okay,
Aw.
that's good.
Too bad.
How is anybody hearing an echo, or is everybody volume okay? Sense
I hear you.
back?
Now pitching number 34.
Huh.
Oh yeah, that's definitely echo.
Make sure you mute Twitch. I had to mute.
I don't
Twitch.
have any audio sources open.
Okay, I edited some stuff on my side. Can I get Ambassador Al? Can you talk for a second and see if we hear any audio?
Now they're saying L is echoing. God damn it.
7 years ago. Today. No. Now batting, Pedro Guerrero. Oh, here, that's echo.
Okay. It's all good
that's
now.
good now.
Zager is saying Al's is sorted. Now we're good. Okay, cool. Yay! We got
Cool.
there, guys.
Now let me turn off the chat. There we
Okay.
go.
All right. I am going to just really quickly run through a couple of different. Actually, I have to add Ambassador Al's logo. And then I'm going to run through a couple of different screens. If I can get you guys to talk, I'll tell you when, and we'll just make sure the audio sounds good across the board, and then we can get started. Sound good?
I need like a pen and paper marker board type thing. How big does it need to?
Just big enough that I
Here.
can see it will be good enough. Yeah,
Okay, let me
exactly bendable. We're going to check everything. Also, how you doing, Betty? So I need to add Al's logo. That needs to go away. Sorry, it was my bad. I forgot to ask them for their logos until like this morning, so that's on me. It's not nearly as big as SenRaven's, giggity, so that's good. There, both your logos are on screen. You need to go to round 3 and add Al's a couple of times. Ooh. Let's change that size drastically.
Like, I'm like, what categories did I give you? I'm like, wait, do I know those movies? Wait, I gave the categories. I know nothing.
I meant to like look through trivia stuff for the ones I gave him, and I completely didn't.
I did the same thing. I was like, oh, cool. And then I'll watch them. I'll watch it the next week or so. I'll watch some of these and get it back in the brain. Like, oh, I didn't do any of that. Not even close.
All right, Ambassador Al, I'm gonna go through a bunch of different scenes. Can you just like have a really long monologue with yourself, tell everybody what you say hi to everybody, I guess.
What a challenge that is for me to talk a lot about myself. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am your official Marvel Strike Force envoy of winning. We our channel always say winning beats losing, and losing is not getting to play. Why do we say that? Because as you guys know from gaming, you're not always going to win, but you're always going to have fun if you're in the right mindset. And that's what it's really all about. So, woo, confetti's falling down. It's great. So yeah, make sure that you are winning at life by, setting achievable goals and targets that are, for you, not paint by number, but actual just for you. We good?
Did everybody hear him that entire time well enough? Did he sound okay that whole time?
For me.
I heard you just fine. You sounded perfect on my end. We always win. Speak for yourself. Sounded fine. He was great. Okay. And then SenRaven, we're going to do the exact same thing for you. Okay, bud?
All right.
So I need you to talk.
All right. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm definitely here under duress. So we'll see what happens. How is it that I'm probably the longest going streamer for this stupid ass game, and apparently I'm the only one on Twitch that's actually not a fucking envoy? Never mind. I don't really care. I reached out to them a long time ago. They never got back to me. So I don't really give a shit anymore. Bye.
All right, that sounded good to me all the way along, so that worked out well. Again, chat, did that sound good for everybody over there?
We're both so on brand for who we are.
Oh, God. Oh.
This is who we are 24/7. I like that.
Not
hey,
really, actually.
Dad Energy, Life Coach, Rambling, Goofy's Nonsense. Like, I'm bitter.
I'm not bitter. I usually don't bring that shit up. It's like,
I know.
You both are envoys. I'm like, seriously, I actually started streaming way before what's his name? Mobile.
Wow.
He was doing other stuff and he wasn't streaming yet.
All right.
Put a good word in for you. If you want it back in again, let us know. I think they're adding people, but I don't know what I have no idea what they're looking for.
I don't do video
paused
stuff.
from adding people recently, but they're talking about reopening up again. So
maybe, I don't know. I don't really think about it, and I don't do video stuff, and I don't particularly enjoy doing YouTube content stuff other than, I'll clip some stuff every now and then. I just don't think about doing the video.
Yeah. And they do edge more towards the YouTube crowd, I would say, for sure.
why is that not open?
So we're really gonna show my laundry on the railing, or can we crop it in a little bit?
We can definitely crop it in a little bit. Okay, so scoring is working. Perfect. I do apologize, guys. We're almost ready.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Super
not like-
prepared professional streamer.
It's not like none of us have ever done, you know, internet content stuff.
And it's not like I got here early to help prep.
All good. Okay, so we've got you guys here. We've got the questions in front of me. We've got the counter. I think we're good to go. Why am I feeling like I'm forgetting something?
Because you probably are, but you
That's
know, it's
fair.
fine.
We'll get it in post.
Because you, when you say something like that, you always are, especially when you're traveling.
Yeah.
I know I'm forgetting something. I'll find out when I'm in the middle of the airplane trip.
Okay. We cropping at Ambassador Al, and you've got pen and paper now. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, I run a test. Like, is this good enough to be seen? Like, I say, hi. Is that good enough, or should I find some thicker marker? I can find it. So I can look around for something.
I think you're fine. I think I've got your. Let's turn that off. I think that's messing with it a little bit. And you want to get cropped in a little bit.
Yeah, or I can move stuff around.
You're gonna be massive. Is that as wide as the green screen goes?
Yeah, I mean, I can make it. Yeah, it's 6 feet behind me, so I've got the whole room here, but I can't really move it forward.
All right, we got our 70%. I can stop paying attention to the game.
What game?
That game, unfortunately.
I changed my war defenses in case anybody from Frosty's watching. Hello, Alliance. I changed my defenses.
I need defenses, and it's too late to do it now. I don't like these new rules. The new rules are trash.
I kind of like them, actually, only a little bit. Only the thing I like is that I like the result in that it's not. If we had wars where it was like 4-2 defensive wins, that's it. And so if you met any little mistake, like, oh god, I made a mistake somewhere, boom, you feel like trash, and your whole alliance is mad at you. So I like having there's more defensive victories, but I don't like that the only ones that exist are like the manufactured ones. So I'm trying to.
I didn't check on the last one. Like I didn't see if I just didn't check the results to see if I got any wins or not. But like a third of the old counters were just not working for anything.
And
like,
also,
this is and not like by the old rules, like stuff that worked in the last war that I used for counters. All of a sudden, this last war was just like, how did I fucking lose on that?
All right, Ambassador Al, I have a little bit of your boxes on the right-hand side, but for the most part, we got Reader, Dirty Laundry, and whatnot. It's fine for me as long as you're not embarrassed by it.
I can fix it real quick. Hold on. That's one area where I can actually fix one thing.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with us and sitting through this nonsense, waiting for the show to start. We should be good to go pretty much now. You guys are good to start?
How's that?
Yeah.
Actually, a little better if you.
That works perfectly for me, bud.
All right.
As long as you guys are good, let's get this going. All right, just remember to hit record this time.
Ooh, that would be important.
Taco Shooter's following. Wow, thank you, bud. Appreciate
Taco! He's the greatest.
that. He
Is
is-
my head
I
being cut
can't
off?
play the audio file.
You're a little bit big, but it's fine. It's better than it was showing you in laundry.
If I say with proper posture, like my forehead is just gone off the screen. Is that?
It's 8:30 in the morning. Why you gotta make statements like that?
All right, give me 1 second, guys. We're just gonna do the intro, and then I'll go to Ambassador Al, and then I'll go to Sen, and then we'll get started. Okay?
Slow down. Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mongoli's Movie Trivia. Today, we've got two great competitors for you, including Ambassador Al and SenRaven. This one's going to be a ton of fun. These guys have been in the comments for a long time, just absolutely killing it. I cannot wait to get into this one. Ambassador Al, we're going to come to you. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastically because I'm on the East Coast, unlike SenRaven, who's suffering early morning. Ha ha ha! Let's do it.
All right, and SenRaven, how are you doing? It's pretty early in the morning for you. Are you going to make it through this?
Well, I'm awake, so there's no going back on this, but I don't know, man. We'll find out.
You're awake and you're here. Those are the only two prerequisites we actually need for you. We're going to get started on this movie trivia. Round number 1 is going to be open for both the competitors. They both got writing instruments in front of them, so they're going to have the exact same questions. They're going to write down the answers. Every question is worth 1 point. You don't lose points if you get it wrong, and you cannot steal anything. So there's going to be 10 questions from 10 different categories. Just write down your answer, wait for me to ask for your name, and when I do, show me what you wrote down. We'll go from there. Does that make sense for you guys?
Sure.
Good enough. All right, let's get started. Question number 1 comes to us from sports movies. Could be a drama, but we're going with sports. What do Rocky and Adrian do on their very first date in Rocky? They go for an activity. What kind of an activity is it? I went for an older movie. We're all a little older on this this podcast. I thought this would be a good one, but those are some blank looks on their faces, guys. I'm not going to lie.
It's been a long time since I've seen the first movie.
I have a random guess. I know where they met, blah, 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 blah.
Random guesses are better than nothing. I did forget to set a timer going. We'll get that set for 15 seconds. But, SenRaven, what is your guess?
Sorry.
Oh, and if you've got Twitch open, please close Twitch so you don't have the chat, so the chat can play along.
Shoot.
Anything, Senator?
Oh, you actually have a timer. Fuck. Hold on. Okay. God damn it! I can't. It's ice skating.
It is ice skating. Ambassador
Okay.
Al, did you get that?
I wrote down ice skating.
You
and I
both
was
wrote
like,
down ice skating. Well done. You had some very blank looks for a question that you both got right.
all
right.
I don't know why I know the answer, but it popped in my like, why would I say ice skating? But
Well,
right?
the problem is I
don't
remember
know.
them going around the rink.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually remember them going around the rink, but I couldn't remember if they were roller skating or ice skating.
Fair enough.
I
All
should
right,
have
so
heard that.
maybe I didn't explain it. We do have a 15-second timer. When the
Oh, okay.
timer goes off, pens down, and then you need to show me your board when I ask for it, okay?
Got it.
Okay. So, question number 2 is from comedies. What film series focuses on friends Jim, Oz, Finch, and Kevin? Timer is starting now. You got 15 seconds to write down your answer. What movie franchise focuses on friends Jim, Oz, Finch, and Kevin? Audience, they should not be in Twitch. You're welcome to participate in the chat. That is time. We started with SenRaven last time. Ambassador Al, let's go to you.
Bye, Miss American Pie, baby.
American Pie is correct. Sen has it as
American
well. I told you this is gonna be a good game, guys. You're already scoring higher than Cleaning Agent did in the entire show.
It's like,
Are you-
what's this
really?
film
Okay,
you
I feel better.
Americans watch?
All right, question number 3 is from rom-coms, romantic movies or rom-coms. James Garner spends his days reminding Gina Rowlands of how they met and fell in love because she now suffers from dementia and cannot remember. In what 2004 romantic film? Timer has started. This was a hard one to word. I hope that this makes sense to you guys. I wrote this question like 19 times before I was even remotely happy with it. 5 seconds. And missed it. SenRaven, what do you got?
500 first dates.
That is incorrect. Ambassador Al, can you pull it out?
I wrote it down in my
no.
notebook.
The notebook is correct. What's up?
Oh, Jesus.
It's the old people.
It's the old. I did try to get it out. I was like, because that's how I had it written the first time. I was like, oh, it's too many people are gonna think this 50 first date. I have to figure out a way to make
Yeah, I
No.
thought it was 50 first dates. Dude, Notebook.
Or 500 First
That
Dates, which is
movie
a much
was-
longer movie.
That movie was rough to watch.
for sure.
I like it. Except for the old
they
people
had-
story makes me angry, but the rest of it's good.
All right, question number 4 is from animated or family films. What real-life video game acts as the bar that Ralph visits in Wreck-It Ralph? So in Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph goes to a bar. That bar is a real video game. What is the name of that video game? It's also the name of the bar in the show. So it's in the movie. It's not, you don't have to have extensive knowledge. 3, 2, 1. Ambassador Al, we'll start with you.
I think it's called Tappet.
Oh, you're very close, but unfortunately that is incorrect.
Oh.
SenRaven?
No, I don't remember it at all.
It's called Tappers.
Tappers.
Tappers Bar. So close. Question 5 is horror thriller. Ooh. We just got a subscriber on YouTube or something. 5 is horror thriller. What 2019 movie features a bride being welcomed into her new family by playing a horrific game of hide and seek? Got 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Are either of you horror fans?
No.
No,
Fair
my wife watches sometimes not. I have a bad guess for them.
All right, SenRaven. Anything?
I got nothing on this one.
Nothing at all. Ambassador?
Bride of Chucky, in case they made it. I have no earthly idea.
Ready or not?
Yeah, not a free clue.
We're in the not category. Not ready.
Buffering hard. Okay, wait a sec.
Dang.
Is it out only for me? Lag hard on my. Oh no. All but unwatchable.
I get a lot on streams.
I mean, the numbers on my end are good. People are saying it's too hard to watch. Okay, 1 second. Recording is still doing well, so hopefully that'll be fine. I can still put it up, but I was hoping for chat to be able to play along. It's like they are not able to, which is frustrating as hell. Do we keep going with this recording? Okay, I'm gonna try not sharing my screen with you guys. It shouldn't affect anything, and see if that not uploading it helps in any way, shape, or form. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah.
Have I mentioned how much I hate technology? Okay, we're gonna keep going, and worst case scenario, we'll have the VOD up, and it should be okay. But unfortunately, it sounds like chat is not being a part of this, which sucks. All right, question number 6 comes to us from Fantasy Sci-Fi. In Back to the Future, when Marty McFly travels back to 1955, what name does his mom, Lorraine, call him? I'm gonna close. I don't know why it matters. I'm gonna close things like
We
Strike
both got
Force
this one.
and just see if that helped at all.
Yeah, actually, that LD player takes all my bandwidth up. It's running, so that may be part of it. I don't know.
All right, we killed both of those. I'm trying to just close everything that I don't need open right now.
Yeah, let me close mine just in case.
Pumpkin tits. Not so much. Although, he answered that. Okay, people are answering the questions pretty quickly again, so maybe this is working. Maybe I'm closing enough windows that we're actually getting some stuff in the background.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Anything else I don't need right now? I don't need that right now. Okay, chat, are you actually, are we back to watchable at least? It was pretty rough there for a second.
Can you guys hear us?
Seems okay right now. All right, we closed enough stupid
Awesome.
windows. Fantastic.
Maybe
All right,
it was
the
my
recording should
game.
be fine, but at least now chat's back into the game, so that's where I wanted it to be.
Well, luckily, I have no game, so it works out.
I closed my LD and it's seems like the stream went fine.
You're screwing me up, SenRaven.
What the hell?
All right, sorry about that. We got a lot of extra time on that one, but Ambassador Al, do you have an answer?
Calvin Klein, it was in your underwear. Written
It was
everywhere.
in his underwear. Well
It was
done.
all over your underwear.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. All right. We're keeping pace. I love it. Question number 7 comes from comic book movies.
Oof.
What is the name of the nostalgic 90s store that Carol Danvers crashes into in Captain Marvel? It kills me a little bit
Oh.
that this is a nostalgic 90s store. I kind of wish that these still existed, but so be it.
I think I know.
All right, we got 10 seconds. Rip audio?
Yeah. Oh no.
All right. Ambassador Al, what do you got?
I believe it was a Blockbuster video.
It was a
I-
Blockbuster video.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster for both. All right. And of course, wait.
And there were a whole bunch of Easter eggs like movies in the background that they were like referencing and making.
Yeah,
jokes.
all over the
Yeah.
place. They
Which
had
is
fun
awesome.
with that one.
People said the sound just died, but it's working on my end. We're just gonna keep recording. This is going off the rails quickly. All right, question number 8. Quotes and taglines.
Oof.
A terrorist yells, "Pop quiz, hotshot," at a cop in what 90s action movie? He does say it multiple times. It's kind of his tagline or his quote throughout the movie. He does it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything is looking good on my end. I have no idea why chat's so messed up. This is unfortunate. 5 seconds. All right, SenRaven, anything?
Speed.
Speed is correct. Well done. And we have speed for Ambassador Al as well. You guys are on fire. This is how this should be going. This is amazing. All right.
Because I'm winning. It's good.
Yeah, exactly what I meant. That's 100%. You got it.
I can't argue him on that point.
All right. Question number 9 is drama. Who plays? Oh, this is okay. Good luck. Who plays DJ Love Daddy in 1989's "Do the Right Thing"? Chat is saying refresh and it's working better. Hopefully that works out very nicely. Worst case scenario, chat, we're just going to record the VOD and we'll put it on YouTube after the fact. I apologize that things are going wonky. It's even possible that my kids are just using the YouTube and it's just killing the bandwidth upstairs or something. 5 seconds.
I think we're good.
All right. Ambassador Al, what do you got? Sam Jackson is correct.
Oh.
Do you have it? Sounds like Sen didn't.
I went the other one. I went with Spike Lee.
You
All
didn't do the right thing.
Yeah.
It was the director. He does well
Yeah.
done.
He was busy in that
I don't
movie.
remember which one. Now, he was in it.
Mookie.
All right, we got one question left in round number 1 with Ambassador Al 2 points ahead. Let's go into action adventure. In the Young Guns franchise, who plays Billy the Kid?
Oh,
This is going back quite a ways, but I mean, none of us are fresh spring chickens on this one, so I think we're going to be good.
No, I watched the movies, but I don't remember who. I thought was that the. I don't know that guy's name. I'm writing down someone else's name. Just put it down.
I feel like he might not be revealed as Billy the Kid until like the end of the second one or something. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've seen them.
I like the soundtrack a lot. I have an answer of somebody. I have a name of an actor in the movie. Good job.
Fantastic. Well, I'll go to you, Ambassador Al. What do you got?
I have done Emilio Estevez. but
Emilio
that's-
Estevez is correct.
Holy crap!
Same.
Same. You did write it down?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Nice.
No. Never mind. Give him the point. I forgot to write it down.
I believe him.
Like I straight up, I was like, I had the name and I forgot to fucking write it down.
All right, we'll throw it in.
give him
We'll
the
give you
point.
the
Give
point.
him the
We'll give you the
point.
point. We trust you. All right, and that's it for round number
Good.
1 with Ambassador Al leading by 2 points, 8-6. Round number 2 is the wheel round. Now, both of you competitors gave me wheel slices they wanted to put on this wheel. There's also an opponent's choice as well as a spinner's choice. If you land on spinner's choice, you can choose any wheel slice you want. If you land on opponent's choice, your opponent gets to choose whatever slice they want. You do get 1 free respin if you don't like the category, unless it lands on opponent's choice. You don't have the choice in that matter. Now, I only have a set of questions for each of these. So if Ambassador Al goes first, he chooses comedy, then SenRaven cannot choose comedy. That'll be an automatic respin. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Cool.
As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that really matters.
Fantastic.
Yeah, as long as you know how this works.
Now, the one thing I will point out, each of these questions is worth 2 points. You can ask for multiple choice, but that'll take the point down to 1 point. And in this round only, stealing is available. So you have to wait until your opponent guesses wrong or doesn't make a guess, and then you can steal it from them. You don't need to write the question or the answer down, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Ambassador Al,
One
you get the first choice. Do you want to spin first, or do you want to let SenRaven spin? Oh, I should mention the categories are comedy, Christopher Nolan, 80s movies, The Fast and the Furious, sci-fi, or John Hughes.
Wow.
You asked for at least one of these, so
I'll let him go first, so I can hope I can try to steal something. It'll warm up my brain while I'm watching him squirm. So.
fantastic. So SenRaven, we're gonna give you this first spin.
Okay.
Christopher Nolan.
It's looking like John
John Hughes.
Hughes. Now, I will warn you, this is the category that Ambassador Al put on the wheel. So do you want to keep it and potentially steal the points away from him, or do you want to re-roll? You get one for each spin.
Go ahead. It's fine.
You're going to go with John Hughes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, John Hughes. All right. Again, each question's worth 2. Multiple choice is an option, but then they're only worth 1. If you get it wrong, Ambassador Al, be ready for the steal.
Ready.
Question number 1. Why is Molly Ringwald's character in detention in The Breakfast Club? You don't need to write this one down. You just need to give me an answer.
In case I forget.
Oh. Skipping school.
That's correct for 2 points.
Cutting school to go shopping.
Oh, that's what it was. Right.
That is
she
more
went shopping.
accurate, but skipping school is actually what I wrote down,
Right.
so we're going to accept it. Well done.
Damn it.
All right.
That's the only homework I did. I watched that one movie.
Sorry.
Ironically, I didn't even tell my wife about this, and I got home one day and she was watching the movie. I was like, oh, I totally would have watched that with you in preparation. Oh, well. All right, question number 2. Finish this quote. I can't believe I gave my panties to a...
Yep.
Oh, this is still for
This
me,
is still
right?
you, Sen. This whole category.
Oh,
is you.
okay. Can't believe I gave my panties to a geek.
Geek is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
All right. Well done.
I was
You're
going to say freshman and get it wrong. So yeah, good job. Is it how many questions per round? Is it 3?
There's 4 questions per wheel.
4 people. Okay. Dang, I would've won
Question number 3. This is gonna be so funny if Ambassador Al ends up getting Fast and the Furious, which is the one SenRaven put on the board. That's gonna work out beautifully for me. Question number 3. John Candy plays a traveling salesman called Del Griffith in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. What does Del sell? Al's so mad right now.
I'm so fast and so furious.
Well played. I like that.
Oh my god. God damn it. The fuck does he sell?
Remember multiple choice.
Oh right.
Did I just-
Sure.
Multiple choice?
Sure, why not?
All right. A, shower caps.
Shit.
B,
Shower curtain. Shower
And-
curtain.
hand towels. C, shower rings. Or D, toilet seats.
Oh yeah, I should listen to you finish this thing.
Probably.
Yeah. Shower curtain rings. Sorry.
Shower rings is correct for 1
Yeah, shower
point.
rings.
Al, it looked like you knew that 100% right away.
Oh, 10,000%. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in so
Watch it. Every
yeah.
Thanksgiving we watch it at least once. So,
wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was the other one I was going to go with. Is like, what holiday are they trying to make it home for? I was like, that's probably
Oh
too
yeah,
easy.
yeah, that's too easy.
Or who makes a cameo fighting Steve Martin for a cab in the opening scene?
Oh, I don't even know that.
Kevin Bacon.
Oh,
They're-
really?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an awesome for the Kevin Bacon game. He has 0 lines other than like "get your own" or something like that. It's like
Wow.
All right, question number 4, the final question for John Hughes. What kind of car does Cameron's father own? We're just looking for the brand, not the very specific one. In Ferris Bueller, what kind of
Yes.
car does Cameron's father own?
61 Ferrari. It's very choice. I recommend you get it if you can.
It's so choice. If you have the means.
So choice. Right. Sorry. I haven't heard that quote in so long.
That is correct and pretty accurate. I was just looking for Ferrari,
so
but it is a
choice.
1961.
It's a 61 Ferrari.
It's a
But it's
61
like
Ferrari
S-Class.
250 GT California Spider. I had it all written
right,
down because I
it
knew
was-
somebody would ask. But
Right, it was a
Oh.
spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow, just
Spider.
killed that round. Well done. You take the lead 13-8.
Damn.
You got my category and got 7 points on it. And I'm going to get your category
Sorry.
and pass it right back to you because there's no way I'm touching Fast and Furious. I'm like, there's cars involved?
Yeah. All right. We're going to spin the wheel for Ambassador Al. If he gets opponent's choice, he doesn't get a respin. And if he gets John Hughes, it's a forced respin. Let's see what you
Ugh.
get. Oh my God. It
What'd I get?
happened. It happened.
Really?
You landed on Fast and the Furious. Would you like
Wow.
to respin?
Yeah, I don't play in that crap.
Yeah, good call. Good call. All right, we're going to give
I
that the
don't-
one free
I don't
respin.
want to play it. I don't want to watch it.
Whatever it lands on, you are stuck with at this point.
Listen,
And you
punish-
did manage to make it to comedy, so you saved yourself there. It was
Woo!
almost opponent's choice.
I was
No,
like,
sorry, it was almost
opponent's choice,
Christopher Nolan.
I said, well, it would have been fine, but opponent's choice would have been Fast and Furious. So yeah, I dodged
Yeah.
many inane bullets there. Yeah, let's go.
For sure. All right. So again, you're going to get 4 questions, and multiple choice is an option, and stealing is an option. So this is comedy. Question number 1. In School of Rock, what is the name of the band formed by Jack Black and his students?
I have watched this movie. I don't know. I don't know what the band is called. We're gonna require multiple choice there, Alex. I mean, Maguli.
Multiple choice. You can call me Dan. That's fine too. Multiple choice. We have A. Listen to all the options before you answer. A. The Rockets. B. Rock-ucational. C. Rock Bottom. Or D. School of Rock.
It's a little on the nose, but I'm gonna go with School of Rock.
School of Rock is correct for 1 point.
The name of the movie is the name of the band.
Bit
Oh
of a
my
trick
god!
question. Sorry about that.
Wow, I dodged. I was like, I can't be that. Like, oh no,
Yeah,
no,
it
it is.
can. It absolutely can.
Damn.
All right. Question number 2. This was not on purpose, but okay, here we go. Another John Hughes question for you. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
Oh, wow. This is an easy one. Well, whatever. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris's friend Cam is often seen wearing a jersey for what team?
The local team in Chicago, the Blackhawks.
That is incorrect. SenRaven, would you like to try and steal that for 2 points?
Wait, has the swear? Unless I'm just. Oh shit! You're right. Oh my god! I know the answer. Oh, I'm so stupid. Can I steal it back for half a point? Oh my god!
It's the same scene. It's the same fucking scene. Red Wings?
It is the Detroit Red Wings.
It's a
Because
Gordie
it's in the
Howe
car
jersey.
scene.
It's a Gordie
It's in the
Howe
car.
jersey.
It's in the Ferrari
Damn
scene.
it!
I think it's in. Is it not most of the movie? It's been a minute for me.
I don't
Yeah.
remember if it's
Yeah,
most
he-
of the movie, but I remember him.
Yeah, when he's in his car,
wearing it
like
in the-
like deciding whether to go over. Yeah. God. Ah! Answer too
All
fast.
right. Question number 3. And this is back for Ambassador Al. In the 40-Year-Old Virgin, what famous name does Steve Carell cry out while getting his chest waxed?
Yeah, I was like a million things. I haven't watched that in a million years. Multiple choice. I really don't know.
Multiple choice. Is it Britney Spears, Kelly Clarkson, Ricky Martin, or Jessica Simpson?
Kelly Clarkson.
It is Kelly Clarkson.
Wow, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
I was like, oh, Katie Couric. Like, it's not Katie Couric. The hell, like, at the right initials, same rhythm. I was like, it's not Katie Couric. Oh, what sounds like? I was like, give me the multiple choice. Damn it.
All
Where's
right.
the Ferris Bueller?
And the final question for you, round 2. What movie focuses on 2 cops who have to go back to high school in order to bring down a synthetic drug ring?
Oh. 21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street is correct for 2 points.
Jesus.
Well
I've seen,
played.
I've seen they went back in time. Like, no, not back in time, just back in high school
Just
at their current
back to
ages.
school.
Oh, I know what this is.
Nice. Well played. All right. So that is the end of round number 2. We're going to move on to round number 3, which is kind
What's
of
the
the Jeopardy
score? I'm
round. This is
losing.
the one that we've kind of been workshopping a little bit. So for round number 3, I will point out that now SenRaven is in the lead by 3 points, 15
points?
to 12. Well played. And what we're going to do here is there is a little Jeopardy thing. I realize you guys can't see the screen. So you've got 3 different categories. You've got Kevin Smith, the X-Men movies, or the Oscars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get SenRaven. You have to, there is a 2-point question, a 3-point question, and a 5-point question for each one.
Okay.
Sen, I'm going to have you choose first. You can choose any category, any question. Then I'm going to have Ambassador Al choose 2 questions. SenRaven will choose 2 questions, and we'll go back to Ambassador Al for the last question. You can choose the 2-pointer. Obviously, the 2-pointer is going to be a lot easier than the 5-pointer. So you have to choose 1 2-pointer, 1 3-pointer, and 1 5-pointer.
Okay.
So
let's
what would you
let's do X-Men movies 3-pointer.
X-Men for 3 points. And then Ambassador Al, you get to choose 2 questions.
Right now?
Right now.
I'll take Kevin Smith, the 5 and the 3. Going to go
right.
bold.
Ambassador Al, you get to choose. Sorry, SenRaven, you get to choose 2. You have to choose a 2-point and a 5-point.
I guess let's do X-Men 5-pointer. And what was the third category?
The Oscars.
Sure. Let's do the last one in Oscars.
2 points in Oscars. All right. So Ambassador Al, you need to choose a 2-pointer in X-Men or Kevin Smith.
I'll take Kevin Smith. Apparently, I'll do all 3 Kevin Smith ones, whatever.
There you go. Kevin Smith is going to be an interesting category because I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. So
I should have just taken all X-Men.
we'll see how easy or hard this is. Do you want to switch?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So Ambassador Al is behind, so we're going to give him a chance to go first and see if he can tie it up or even surpass you, and then we'll come to you if we need to.
Ooh.
So, Ambassador Al has all 3 Kevin Smith questions. For 2 points, what is the name of the Kevin Smith movie where Michael Parks slowly turns Justin Long into a walrus?
That's that stupid Tusk.
Tusk is correct for 2 points, which brings you to 14. So you are still behind, but you're significantly closer. Your 3-point question in Kevin Smith. At the end of Dogma, who plays God's true form?
Well, it's kind of ironic, but it is it's Alanis Morissette.
For 3 points.
Yeah, man.
All right, that means you are now in the lead. So we're going to go to SenRaven for your 2-pointer to see if you can tie it up.
Okay.
Your 2-pointer is Oscars. What was the first sequel to win Best Picture? It might be the only sequel to win Best Picture, actually, but it's definitely the first.
Godfather Part 2?
Godfather Part 2 is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
So we are tied at 17 points apiece. We've already done 2 questions for Al, so I'm going to keep with SenRaven. So you picked X-Men for 3 points. This is another one where the wording might be a little bit weird, so like clarify with me if the wording doesn't quite make sense for you. I do apologize. Okay. The Weapon X facility where Logan was given his adamantium skeleton is shown in X2 X-Men United as being in a dam. What is the name of the body of water where the dam is located? It's also like just when they reference that area, this is what they call it.
Something lake.
That's a body of water, yeah.
Alkali? Alkani?
I'll give it to you. The pronunciation was a little off, but the wording sounds right. Alkali Lake.
Alkali Lake.
Alkali, okay.
I watched the animated series.
All right. So, Ambassador Al, you need to get this to stay in the game.
Oh, okay.
Again,
points,
I
Kevin
apologize.
Smith.
I don't know how hard this question is. I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan, so it's tough for me to judge.
I hope it's easy, and then you stumbled into something I actually know too well. Let's go. Please, please, please.
Brian O'Halloran has many roles in the View Askew universe, and they're all related to each other. What is their surname?
Hicks.
Fuck, it was too easy. Okay.
I know Dante Hicks, Gil Hicks in Mallrats, and I can't remember the other one, but yeah.
Gail Hicks in Dogma.
I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Well, that's
that-
like,
that-
it's a
that
hard
would've been a
question
five
for
for
most
me.
people, but I think Ambassador Al and I are on the same page of being big Kevin Smith fans. So
Yeah.
shoot.
watched
Okay.
I watched it in
So-
the theater.
Now we're actually in a good place where Ambassador Al is in the lead. SenRaven could win this, but this is the last question of the game. So you need to
Okay.
get this to win. X-Men for 5 points.
Noonan.
Okay. There's going to be a clarification here, so just wait for me to finish the question before you start doing the math.
Okay.
How many times has Hugh Jackman portrayed Wolverine? Now, before you figure that out, I am not counting Wolverine and Deadpool because that movie's not out yet. And I'm not counting Deadpool 2 because that was stock footage. He was never on set for that movie. Okay?
Wow.
I'm gonna go with 7.
And your winner, Ambassador Al, pulls it out with 22 points.
How many was it?
Well done.
33.
It was 9.
9. Okay.
He is in X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, The Last Stand, Wolverine Origins, The Wolverine, Logan. He has a cameo in First Class. He's a major part of Days of Future Past, and he is in X-Men Apocalypse for 9 appearances.
Huh. Okay.
I was going to say 8. I've been wrong too. But I was like, it's higher than that.
Hey.
Damn.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. I apologize there were some technical issues, but that was, I mean, for me at least, that was a lot of fun, and hopefully I can edit this out and it'll make a good clip on YouTube. Did you guys have a good time?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I had a great time. I mean, it helps to win, but I was having fun anyway.
This is easily the highest score we've had on the game. You guys absolutely performed exactly like I thought you guys would. I really appreciate you guys being here. That was amazing. It happened. So many of those things happened exactly how I wanted them to, where like you got each other's wheel slices. And then like the third round was actually like back and forth. Like this was brilliant. And I really enjoyed it. I'm going to thank both of you so much for coming out. And thank you, audience, for watching. I know there's some technical difficulties. I do apologize for that. We'll get the VOD out and you can watch it on YouTube. If you enjoyed this content, we record it live over at twitch.tv/The Mongoolie Show. Head over there and give that a follow. Or head to my movie YouTube channel, Mongoolie's Movie Show on YouTube, and hit subscribe over there. Until next time, everybody, you have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Bye. All right. Recording is done. But seriously, thank you guys so much. That was a ton of fun.
X-Men, X2, X-Men Last Stand, Origins, First Class is 5, Wolverine is 6, Days of Future Past is 7, Apocalypse is 8, Logan is 9.
Yeah.
Portrayed himself in Deadpool in a photo in cameo, and X-24 in Logan.
Well, okay, we're not
So
going to.
it's actually 11.
Either way, not 7. So screw you.
yeah. No. I'm like, wait a minute. So I had to go look it up, and I'm like, holy shit, it's actually 11 if you count the photo.
That's why I could have specified that one as well. I wasn't counting like the stock footage and stuff like that, and I certainly wasn't counting his clone. He had a dream sequence, so 14.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I could not remember 2 of those. Just completely spaced on that, but hey, that was awesome.
That's good. I am exceedingly mad at myself for rushing the Cameron Fry Red Wing jersey. I'm like, I know this.
Hey, that made it a lot more interesting.
because I forgot that's Uncle Buck who wears the
Yeah.
Chicago Blackhawks jersey, and John Candy wears it in a couple different movies, and I
You
totally
said
like,
it
wait,
so confidently that I was like half tempted to go to Google and be like, I'm not wrong, right? Like I swear I looked all these answers up. Like,
we gotta go to the we
'cause-
gotta go to the judges here.
well, I'm not like the
Should've
biggest
taken
John
my
Hughes
time.
fan, and that was your big category. So when I was like, oh, I didn't even realize I put this question in this room. That's kind of unfortunate.
it's a him in the car, red. It's red jersey, and I was like, oh, they're in Chicago. Just say Blackhawks. You're fine. Blah blah blah. Like, wait, it all happened. Like take one breath. If you're on Final Jeopardy, take a breath. Go. Oh yeah, it's the Red Wings, which is weird because it's in Chicago. Yeah. Anyway, other than that, that was great. I love that we both got ice skating, even though we were not confident that was the answer for Rocky. I was like, where's this gonna go?
Well, and especially
Yeah,
for
like,
question number one, I was like, these guys are gonna kill it. Question number one, you're both just like, I have no idea. I'm like, oh no.
What have I done?
I wrote down ice skating. I crossed it out. I wrote down roller. I crossed it out.
And I was like, well, they meet at the pet store, the little turtles, the things from the hat, on a date. What? I'm like, well, I think they're outdoors with snow, and she's wearing that stupid hat that we all make fun of. Were they skating? I don't.
I remember, like, I can picture them going around the rink. I just couldn't remember if it was ice skating or roller skating.
Nice. All right,
Tappers,
well, all right,
not tap
that
it.
was fun.
Yeah,
that was
great.
fun, man. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, great job.
I guess
Great
I
job,
should have done
Jan,
this while we were
honestly.
still recording, but like, where can people find you guys? Anywhere other than just here on Twitch, or
And YouTube.
I'm only on Twitch.
this is your chance to promote yourself?
Well, you can find me 5 times a week on Twitch, twitch.tv/SenRaven. Yeah, twitch.tv, because not .com. So twitch.tv/SenRaven, Monday through Thursday around 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, and around 9 a.m. Pacific time on Sundays. So come say hi.
Awesome. And what about you, Ambassador Al?
Yeah, twitch.tv/Ambassador Al. Usually I do a lot of lunchtime, crunch time crucibles. So on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays around 1 p.m., you can come watch me scramble and panic and do really dumb things and cost myself. I do more evenings now. I'm back to doing Dark Dimension 7 stuff. So about 10 p.m. Eastern time till about 1 a.m. Eastern time. Every evening that I actually am still doing attacks, I'll post things in my Discord. Join me. Also, youtube.com/@Ambassador Al. There's an @ for some reason, which is silly. But join us there. I got 700. I'm trying to 1,000 so I can make like a few shekels off of that. Would be nice. Help me out, guys. Help me out.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I'm probably actually going to hang up the stream shortly. Are you know you're streaming this afternoon, right?
No, I'm not on today.
Okay.
No, thank
I
you.
was going to say,
I gotta
just,
go to work.
Straight up raid you guys, but all right. I will say good night. Good afternoon, I guess.
Good night,
Thank you again
Gracie.
for joining me, and hopefully we can collab or do something in the future, because this was honestly an absolute blast for me.
Anytime, man. Hey, the mic is always right here. I just swing it over in front of me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Same.
Cheers, guys.
Goodbye, John. Good night, John Boy.
Nightmare Beth.
I would love to contribute. I don't remember the names, but I know what you're doing.
I
just
don't
know the other
remember
names
their
to keep
name.
going.
The only one I remember is John Boy.
Let's go with Ma or
Say
Pa.
goodnight.
It's a good-
Say goodnight. Right.
Night,
Say
Paul.
goodnight, John Boy. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Pa. All right, see you guys.
That's it.
But
Disconnect that and head back to proper Twitch. All right, that was a ton of fun, guys. Thank you so much. I do apologize again continuously for the audio recordings. We will get that up. Hopefully the audio and everything on the actual video, like the one that I recorded, is fine. So we'll throw that up on YouTube shortly, and hopefully that actually looks pretty good. Thank you, Young D's. Glad you and the wife enjoyed that. Let's get the music back on, because now it's way too dead quiet for me. I saw there was a little bit of controversy in the chat. I'm not going to address it. We're just going to leave it at that. The whole thing is just for fun, so I don't believe anybody was cheating. I hope nobody was. All right. Is there anybody hanging out live? It's been a long week for me, guys. This was a ton of fun, and I really enjoy hanging out with you guys, but also I just need to do some family time and stuff. So we're going to see. They changed the way you raid, which is weird to me. I wish it would just bring up my followers list like it used to. Oh, Rolf Kieran's on. There we go. we're going to jump over to Ralph. You guys, make sure you give him a follow if you aren't already. He's fantastic. Make sure you give me a follow if you're not already. And head over to, if we hit ! movies, it'll give you the, wow, that's the wrong chat. Cool. This will give you the link to my movie YouTube channel, which we are trying to build out a little bit more. So head over there if you haven't already and give that a subscribe. That'd be amazing. Other than that, you guys, you have a great afternoon. Have a good week, and we'll see you Monday. I hate that they changed this. There we go. Start raid. Takes a second to get us over there. The audio on the recording should be fine. I really hope so, Bendable. The one that I did with you and ZKG was a lot of fun, but the audio was messed up on it. I'm going to release it anyways because I just want to get it out in the world. And honestly, I want to go back and watch it